feel better.
I don't like
about myself.
I don't like when I present.
And how I present, yes.
I don't like when I present and I have to go, oh, yeah, sorry. Forgot about that. Get your rain check for it next time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Rusty Grammar.
I have
those two words.
I have a water pick in the bathroom after.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry about it. You can get everything taken care of. No, this is gonna be a fun show tonight.
Good. I'm glad.
We're gonna have a fucking good time talking about this. The morning show audience wanted me to let the evening show audience know, go fuck yourself.
Yes.
They said we help too, and they did get you $30 into tonight. So 220 is the number. I also think we're probably going to be dropping the goal on Thursdays and Fridays.
Yeah.
By a nice little chunk. Yeah, so that'll be cool for you guys. I hope you enjoy that. But make those contributions on PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, gifted memberships, and whatnot. So let's jump right into things.
Let's do it.
As you may or may not know, a couple of weeks ago or a few weeks ago,
on Thursdays,
Gavin McInnes of Censored.tv purchased or merged with Compound Media.
See, I heard it was a merger, and now I'm thinking it's more like the Sirius XM thing. It's a hostile takeover.
They call it a merger.
It's a hostile takeover.
What it is a Gavin McInnes butt fucking of Compound Media.
Yes.
And by the way,
Compound Media doesn't exist.
And when a company takes something over, they have the right to do. Gavin is not a bad guy.
No.
Gavin runs, a fucking business.
But they didn't merge.
It wasn't a merger. It was a fucking hostile takeover.
Yes.
Burn your studio to the ground. Fuck your staff. And the two people we are taking outside of Anthony, it sounded like, oh, Gino and Chrissy are coming with to censor. Right, now that's looking like it might not be that much of a cut and dry guarantee.
Yeah.
Chrissy is off on YouTube doing the wet spot right now. Yep. She's not doing it on Censored.tv or Compound Media. Mm-hmm. Gino Bisconti did In Hot Water on YouTube today. Did not do it on Compound Media or Censored.tv, so that leads me to believe there's no fucking deal.
Yeah. Or they're at least playing fucking hardball.
That's what I mean. There's no done deal.
No done deal.
Right now. So let's just say, and this is not my story to tell, so I'm not going to tell the story, but I'll just lay out the facts. Mm-hmm. The facts are Compound Media has been usurped by Censored.tv. Yeah. All of the booth guys are gone. All of the background staff are gone because Gavin didn't need them. Now, here's how it was portrayed by Gavin. And by the way, somebody is doing this, and I did hear from a certain person before the show, and they are looking at all their options on people doing this. Somebody is making fake accounts of a certain person and making false claims about them.
Accusations, yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. I mean, this is not the first negative false accusation about me in the last couple of weeks, but I'm getting kind of used to it. You know me. I'm just grabbing motherfuckers. Headbutting them. Headbutting them. Come here, bitch. Bam.
You should see what he does to me off the show.
I have to tell you guys something. It's now become hilarious to me after my big vacation this weekend and my whole family, just fucking rallying to me, friends rallying to. It feels fucking great. It's awesome. I have to say, if you are someone who believes that I've ever hit, choked, or headbutted a woman in my life, go for it. I mean, really. I mean, it's at the point now where I guess, yeah. I mean, it's hilarious to me that come here. Yeah. Because that's what men do. Women never lie and manipulate bullshit to try and get sympathy. It never fucking happens. It's just,
It's not just women, though. It's your work partners, too, Aaron. Remember that night I dropped the gay F-bomb on your show? You put me through the fucking wall.
I did.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do, because I'm violent and scary. I'm the headbutting man. You fucking retards. Jesus Christ. I'm the squeezer and the choker. Look out. Fuck you. Honest Christ. I was way too nice about that. Like when I responded to it and I did my thing, I should have fucking joked that retarded shit. The only problem was I couldn't because it was attached to something I wasn't allowed to joke about. But I'll take the actual thing, not the document it's attached to. Okay. That's whatever it is.
Yeah.
The idea that I fucking... You are a fucking retard.
Aaron said he's a squeezer and a choker. That's pretty fun.
Who years ago.
Okay.
There's never been a woman who lies and obfuscates and exaggerates to get positive attention. It never happens, you guys. It has never happened ever. It is, I mean, take me to jail. Because I just walk around all day. Oh, girls questioning my authority. Like a fucking coconut. I crack it open. So don't fucking test me, girls.
Look at this, dude. This is amazing. Holy shit. He's flipping out.
Lakes head butter. I'm the St. Cloud cold cocker. Just wham. The St. Cloud cranium cracker. That's me. I just rock. So, yeah, I mean, I treated that thing way too delicately. You know, after I talked to people this weekend, they're like, people are fucking retarded if they know you and think that's even close to possible. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Again, back to why I'm here.
So then...
Because I know you're not that.
So then we get to, like, now people are so mad that this didn't take me down and I'm not dead and buried and gone, that now they're making up fake accounts of people to try and start up a new thing.
Yeah.
Because they're so salty that I guess what? Got away with? Fuck you, got away. I didn't do anything. And if you think I did, then run with it, man. Yeah, you know what Aaron does? Fucking headbutts broads. Yeah, I know. Well, I'll just say, yeah, there maybe was some abuse, but it was psychological. And I fucking won't get into it because I need to move on with my goddamn life. So, we got to talk about some things.
We got things.
Lots of things.
How about stuff? We got some stuff, too?
We got stuff. We got things. We got
like.
Holy shit. This guy is losing it, dude. He for sure beat his wife. Or maybe he doesn't beat him. Maybe he doesn't leave black eyes. But he for sure verbally and physically intimidates the wife. He's not a good guy. Trying to go full screen.
In a dark basement.
He headbutts. Do I? Do I headbutt? Okay. Go with it.
I see how.
He said headbutt like 24 times already, dude. Amazing.
It is.
That's like, remember when they said Anthony Cumia like broke Dan? Anthony admitted to fucking, what was it, biting her?
Yeah, he admitted the whole thing.
I ain't even biting a motherfucker. No. I ain't headbutting, I ain't biting, I ain't choking, nothing. He fucking admits to biting.
Yep.
People still work with him. And he's a fucking biter. And I love Anthony. I would work with Anthony. I don't give a shit.
Anthony and Aaron Imhole, exactly the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like, well, Anthony did this or who I'm eating. Anthony did this or did that. You go, oh, it's Anthony. But Aaron, he acts like the same way. You can't do what Anthony does, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Fucking probably bitter for a reason.
You know.
Compound.
Yes, taken.
And he has canned everybody. And
he didn't can any of his own guys in this merger. He just
doesn't have any.
Compound.
Well, no, he doesn't have any. He has one studio engineer guy.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Who I've heard him shit talk relentlessly, so...
Ryan Katsu Rivera?
Yeah.
Well, Gavin's like me. He's abusive
or is it
to his staff. Yeah, he's just, I mean, throws them through walls and shit, you know, the whole deal.
Yeah. He's...
So...
Gavin's just like Aaron, abusive to his staff. Aaron doesn't have a staff.
Part of this compound censored merger.
There's no one that works there.
Well, then Gavin started saying some weird shit last week. There's clips of Gavin going, they can do the show in our studio, but I don't allow guests. Well, the wet spot, that's all it is. It's fucking
based
guests.
on guests. Yeah.
Yeah. In hot water. They got guests every day.
Yeah.
So then he says, oh, and maybe we can do a promo code deal. Like, uh-oh. Can I tell you something as a podcaster? You don't want a promo code deal.
Yeah, I figured.
Not only is the salary always going to be more than the promo code. You're always going to get paid more via salary than you are promo code.
Uh-huh.
But also, there are ways to fuck you on a promo code.
Yeah?
If a word is spelled the wrong way, if there's a space in there and there's not supposed to be, there's ways to get fucked on promo codes.
Gotcha.
Working for promo codes is like going on YouTube and like us rattling the can, hitting a goal.
Yep.
That's what a promo code is. So Gavin starts, I feel like Gavin almost starts hemming and hawing on the, Gino and Chrissy thing. He's like, we can talk to him, we can do this. And then we played that clip of Gino and Drew today, where they were like, well, Gavin will do the right thing. Why wouldn't he do the right thing? And then Drew's like, why wouldn't he do the right thing? And I understand Drew's pissed. He got fucking let go by Gavin. Yeah. But
what was
just some weird shit that's been said the last few days.
What's the 50-50 and 70-30? What was that deal?
What is
some weird
They brought up
shit.
It's a promo code, or we'll do a 50-50, and then there's a 70-30 number thrown out and a
maybe they mean like
split.
Maybe they mean like of the subs that come in that say that person's name.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
You gotta I don't know.
It's very odd. It's very strange. The whole deal.
Like, I get Anthony's angle of it too. I totally fucking do.
Well, look,
ready to kick back.
Not only that,
done it.
Compound could not have been making money.
No.
That's stupid.
Listen to Aaron try and catch up. And Matt's just as dumb. Matt's like, I get Anthony's angle. Anthony doesn't have an angle. That's why he gave it all to Gavin to get rid of it all. Anthony doesn't have an angle. What the fuck are they talking about? And 2 days ago, Aaron was telling you how much and Chrissy brought to the platform. Fuck is
my buddy Gino has got to figure out what the fuck is going on with this censored thing. I don't have, and people have asked me, and I don't say a fucking word.
Yeah.
I don't have any insider knowledge of what's going on. I know that my friend is going through a merger right now. And if
listen to this, dude. I can't. I just can't. I have inside knowledge. Gino's never coming back on your show. And most likely, Kiki never is either. That's the inside knowledge, and that's why you don't know anything, because no one cares about Stilto. Jesus fucking Christ.
ever worked in a business that's going through a merger, the best thing you can do to your...
You have dropped hints on things. You have.
You know me too well.
You have.
You know me too well.
I remember when you were on the radio.
You know what? I drop headbutts on women who don't listen.
I remember when you were at 101. I went to dinner with a certain someone who I'm not supposed to say who it was or what we talked about. By the end of the show, we knew who it was and what you talked about. You are doing yourself and Gino a favor. Good for you. Yes.
I don't really mention these things to Gino.
Yep.
Once a week, once every other week, I'll just go, hey, man, I hope you're hanging in there okay, blah, 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 and I'll get a text back.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to fucking bum the guy out. Sometimes I'll just text Keanu because I'm like, I don't want to bother Gino with this right now. So Gino was doing a show on YouTube today. He was doing like an impromptu in hot water thing.
You are gay.
And someone asked him if he was going to be doing Steel Toe Friday.
You are.
Gotcha.
You are gay.
Now, I will say this. I will echo the sentiments of Keanu Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Keanu and Gino were always temporary here.
Oh, here it is. Here it is, everyone. Let's see.
Yeah.
Keanu and Gino were never in the full-time, long-term plans of Steel Toe for one main reason. I couldn't afford to let them keep coming here, and then I couldn't offer them a fair price. What I was giving them was friend prices. They were giving me friend prices. They were working as friends. They were helping out.
Oh, super
basically
coat.
for the transition
Super
while
coat.
April left. And honestly, they filled in for almost 3 full months.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot longer than fucking temporary. So something was going to happen. What I thought was going to be the end of it for sure, their run here, was as they got closer to the wedding.
Keanu,
And
is
that took
this
up more of their
true?
Time made them more and more busy.
Keanu.
And it's like, guys,
Can I call
from
into
someone
your
getting
show,
mad.
Keanu? Can we
then
bury the hatchet and
compound
talk
sensor
about
thing
this?
comes.
Oh, jeez. It
Then
seems
these
like so long ago I did
horseshit
you so wrong.
allegations about me, which I can't say loud
Well,
enough.
I'll never
Lies,
apologize
lies,
for
lies,
that.
lies,
I'm
lies,
sorry.
lies,
That
lies,
may
lies,
be a
lies.
sticking
But
point for you. But can
it's
I
2.5
call you?
fucking years ago, before I'd ever met these two,
Yep.
I would say you can believe papers or what you saw and what you experienced.
Mm-hmm.
I would say probably bullshit, but people can think what they want. I know my friends Gino and Keanu have my back. I also know I don't want to put my friends in a fucked up position. I don't want to put my friends in a position where they have to deny something, or they have to hem and haw about something, or they have to address uncomfortable shit about someone they have, they do a show with.
Yep.
So when Gino said, not only am I not doing Steel Toe anymore, and then he couldn't remember my name for a second. Thank you, buddy. But at least you didn't call me Ski Mask. He said, I'm not doing any Steel Toe or Dabbleverse stuff anymore. Like, I'm going away from the whole thing. And my attitude on this is not what Gino said. Gino and I texted today. Keanu and I texted today. We are fine. We're good. I'm totally fine. I respect their decision so much. What I told both Gino and Keanu, first of all, I told Gino.
Is this true, Keanu?
I said, guys, we're not taking calls at the moment, but thank you. What the fuck?
Did he respect Kiki's decision?
Gino said, I'm sorry if it came off blah, blah, blah. And I wrote him back. I said, don't you dare fucking apologize.
Yeah.
Like, A, I understand that you're going through some shit right now. And B, I know that I'm not the fucking easiest guy to hitch your wagons to at the moment. So I fucking get it. It's fine. You guys filled in at a time where I really needed you. You could also argue that it was unfair for me not to give them an end date when they could stop getting up at 5 in the fucking morning.
Right.
So, and with this censored thing hanging over.
Wait, is Aaron trying to say one of the main sticking was he did not provide Kiki and Gino with an end date? That was the big problem. He was like, oh, help me out for 3 and 4 weeks. You'll be done by the 4th. That was the big problem. Okay.
Over his head. I think the censored thing, even if there wouldn't have been those bullshit allegations,
Yep.
the censored thing would have been enough for him to not do the show anymore.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's that's a serious deal.
Dealing with this, at least temporarily, Gino would be off the show.
Yeah, it was like, the company he's working for got purchased by a bigger company, and he was still going to work there. But it wasn't hanging out with me, who's a accused wife abuser. That's not why he quit. It was because he joined a new, bigger company. That's why he couldn't come on. Crazy.
Now, I also told Gino, I go, your spot is better. No offense, you don't know shit. And we talked today, and it's fine,
All right, listen, he says we talked today. Dude, I just put out that super chat to Gino like an hour ago. You know what I mean? There's not too much time that happened between when Gino said he wasn't going on Steel Toe and now. And I'll guarantee. Oh, he's lying. All I can say, dude. All I can say is Aaron is lying through.
And then I talked.
I can't say anymore because I have
I
a non-disclosure with Ashley LaRue, so I can't tell you anymore.
If one of them's busy and stressing the fuck out about something, the other one's busy and stressing the fuck out about something. So I wrote to her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I know you probably assumed, but like, we two of us can't do the show anymore. This blah blah." I'm not going to tell you exactly what she said.
Yeah,
but this was a day that was coming. We move on. Rumble Friday was a day that I was doing solo. Well, actually, I was doing Thursdays and Fridays solo before Gino and Keanu came back and started doing their thing. I'd been doing them solo since April 1st.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. and a couple others when my Thursday, Friday co-host wasn't feeling well. I would do a lot of solo Thursdays and Fridays towards the end. So that's what we do now. I'm happy with it. I'm fine with the way things are going right now. I have to say I feel very positive about what we've been doing and the numbers being way, way up and all that stuff. So I also see like our haters are getting super desperate.
Oh, I'm super
obviously
desperate right now,
something
dude. What the fuck?
So onward and upward. I will say this, Gino and Keanu, welcome on this show anytime. As far as I know, anniversary show, still a go.
Okay. That was my question.
As far as their wedding and stuff like that, I mean, obviously, until they tell me no, I plan on being in that wedding party. If they decide that's not what they want, that's fine too. Like I said, I just spent the last 5 days or so with buckets of family members.
Yep.
Shitloads of friends. People that I reunited with and made good with because I was alienated from those people because of some things. I was alienated from those people. That thing is gone now.
Mm-hmm.
And now these people are all happy to have me back. And it feels incredible. I have my own cheers where everybody knows my name. It's great. You can't really shake that from me. That feeling is so good. And honestly, you guys have thrown every bullshit, every lie, every half truth at me. I think I might just be made of Teflon. I think you can't stub the toe. You can't kill the toe. So this is just another thing that's happened.
Wait, win by two. Did you hear that? You can't stub the toe. Also, he called himself Teflon. That's like John Gotti. John Gotti was the Teflon Don. Aaron is not Teflon.
Like those of you on the internet, you're so Johnny come lately. Like Steel Toe was around for like 7 years before that. We've had so many second mics leave under much more terrible circumstances, and we just keep on swimming. We just keep on going. We've lost them all.
Yeah.
Pete, Zach, Mark, Dave.
So what he's saying is, welcome to your future, Matt. You won't be here in the future. Get over it, bro.
Lou, Randy.
I think I'm the only one that's left under positive circumstances and come back.
Thank you. Iguana Gary becoming a member for 4 months. Yes, Gary, that was a fake Twitter account. Jesus, are you guys brand fucking new? Are you brand new to the internet? Jesus Christ. Ricada be fallen. Oh, that's not nice. I said this morning, like, I'm over the anger stage of grief.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of that just shitting on him relentlessly was. I mean, it was true. It was all true, but like it was also egregious and fucking aggressive and really harsh. And I was mad. I was angry. I was grieving.
I don't fault you for it.
And I know nobody does. Like, I haven't heard anybody who really fucking thinks I did anything wrong. But outside of the things I did wrong that I admitted. But
we all know what you did wrong. You told us.
Yeah, like now it's a better look. Like I hope he gets the help he needs. I hope he gets his kid back. I hope his life goes well. Because I'll tell you this much. The Ricadas, Anderson, doesn't matter what your name is. If you're in that if you're in that situation, my life does not improve if your life goes poorly.
Right.
There is nothing about my life that gets better because you guys fucked up. There is nothing about my life that is enhanced because you guys failed. So I don't need you to keep failing. I don't need you to keep making bad decisions. I don't need any of the three of them to keep falling apart. In fact, if their life goes poorly, my life gets no better. If their life goes better, it still doesn't change my life at all. But it's better for your soul and it's better for your conscience to wish people that they do well.
And it's better for everyone else around them.
And yes, and I want there to be more happiness, more good decisions, more health, no drugs, no alcohol, kids in a clean, happy, healthy, sober home. That's my wish. And if it doesn't come true, it will not make my life any better or any worse. If it does come true, it will not make my life any better or any worse. For lack of a better word, I am at peace.
Oh my
And
God, he's a
I know
pussy.
that's something that's going to bother a lot of people.
Listen.
That's going to cause a lot of people to try and make me do worse. I will say this. If that's what you hear when you hear me say that, you need to take a good hard look at yourself because you are fucked. Like your soul is rotten.
You know you're talking to the internet right now, right?
Yeah, but that
There's a lot of fucked, rotten people.
you got fucking problems. That
Please don't hit me.
a Keanu account. Somebody made a Keanu Thompson account and says, "Wedding no longer. I'm sorry. Please don't hit me." Kick me out of that wedding. You'll be all getting headbutts because Aaron just goes crazy and he hits women. It's totally not something someone would make up to manipulate people. All right. I actually wanted to answer funeral director's question with that $5, Rusty. So I don't know. I don't know what it said. It said something like Nick said that you did coke too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you said that a lot.
I believe I fucking said that.
A lot.
I did it three or four times.
Yeah.
Total of about
you've
4 or
been
5 bumpskis.
You've been pretty open about that.
That's a pretty boring story at this point.
Oh,
boys.
wait. He always said 3 times cocaine, and then he went to 3 or 4, and now he just said it's 3 or 4 times bump skis. He's even given it a new word now. So we know it's like 3 or 4 dozen. They're bump skis now. It's not even trying some cocaine because I'm so frail and I didn't know anything about it. Now he's doing bump skis and 4 or 5 of them. Whoa,
So,
it's
yeah,
going to
Nick said,
be
well, Aaron did
fucking
coke.
50
First of
or
all,
60.
Nick would never say Aaron did coke too. That would be the dumb.
That would be implying.
Nick never said that because that would mean that Nick is admitting he did coke. And the whole like crux of his thing is he's saying coke. I don't even know what coke is. Coca-Cola? I don't know. That's his whole gimmick right now.
Right.
So he can't go Aaron did coke. Wouldn't that be fucking terrible? That's also why if I were him, I wouldn't do shows right now. And again, I hope he's healthy. I hope he does well. I see he's been putting on a little weight. He does look a little better. I think that's a positive thing. I mean that. But this is
he's
why
got a nanny to make him sandwiches.
this is why I would say if it were me, I would not do shows because I might slip up and say something fucking dumb like that. Like accidentally just go, Aaron is doing coke too. And then this is recorded and on the internet.
Yeah, you need to delay it.
Right.
Dump button.
Thank you guys very much. I got to knock these numbers down here as they come in so I don't fuck up the math.
All right, let's
Thank
knock
you for
down
that.
the numbers. Let's figure it
Arachnid
out.
Sting with 199 says, I told you Kiki was never doing steel toe again. I win. Hey, dude, I talked to these people. Trust me. I knew these things a lot earlier than any of you did. All right?
Oh,
Except
that's
the
a
Gino
lie.
thing. I knew Gino
That's a lie. I can't reveal it. My inside sources. He did not know this, brother.
wasn't going to be doing Rumble Friday anymore. I just
Yeah.
hadn't heard it from him.
Gotcha.
So like him saying it on, I'll say this, him saying it on his show annoys me, but it annoys me in the way where like you look at your buddy after he does something and you go, what, you fucking retarded? Like you're not mad at your friend.
Oh, clip it.
Right.
Gino
What the fuck?
is retarded.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know? It's like, hey, would have appreciated that. And I'm not asking for a phone call because Lord knows you're busy, but a text would have been nice if I hadn't already kind of assumed, I don't think with what, as I listen to all
wait,
this
that's a
Gab
clear
and
point.
Gino and Anthony.
Aaron says it there now, like he wasn't caught unawares because he assumed it. Like he hadn't talked to Gino or Keanu. They hadn't told him. He was out of the loop. He had to assume. Yeah, dude, I found out immediately, and I know other people that found out immediately. That's how out of the loop Aaron is. He had to assume it happened. Fucking
Anthony and Chrissy shit. As I listen to it go thing, Gas Digital isn't hiring.
Yep.
And if they are, it's probably promo code type of shit. So you will deal with me. Now, if Gavin's goal, and this is what I got from him when he was talking about it on his show.
Okay.
If Gavin's stated goal is take in as much Compound Media subscriber money as you can while paying out as little to Compound people as possible, which is what he's doing, then I wouldn't doubt if there wasn't a scenario where Gavin thought to himself, and I'm not saying he's right. I want to see my friends get good deals over there.
Yeah.
And by the way, I will say this. People have asked me, so-and-so hasn't said anything about you either way on X, Y, or Z or whatever. I will say this about internet friends that I have. Some of them show their loyalty to you by not saying anything.
Gotcha.
I never expect anyone to get as you can see, I can get my own back and my own front.
Oh my God,
Every
he's
time we hit the
hurting
goal,
so
I'm gonna break a
bad.
2x4 with my fucking forehead.
He's
So-
hurting so
It's
bad.
just such a retarded idea. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right,
So-
hold on. We're gonna try something new. I'm gonna turn this.
I want
Watch
Gino and Chrissy to
Connor.
get the best deal possible.
Yeah.
I don't think Gavin McInnes wants to offer them the best.
All right, Kiki probably won't care and probably won't like it. Doesn't like it. He says, and perhaps offer some support. Who?
You are gay. Why are you gay?
Oh, she's not even live. Keanu isn't sniping. I heard she was. That's unfortunate. All right, I'm not gonna talk anymore. Be in the chat. I just the 600. No, they're all on Melton. Whatever, but I'm gonna quit because Melton one upped me.
Pound subscribers.
I get that.
Well, if you're Gavin and you're like, yeah, let's just make up a number. Let's say $1 million comes in a year. It's probably more than that. But let's say $1 million comes in a year.
Yep.
I lose 100,000. But I cut all of these jobs and it's just me and Anthony. It's a win.
Yeah.
If I'm Gavin McInnes. If you're me, I want to see my friends have fucking jobs.
Dude, I thought the fucking Garrett and Steve show was getting good. I got into that.
It is a good show, but unfortunately, and this is it's radio, it's broadcasting in general. This is where a little broadcasting knowledge goes a long way. There's a difference between a show being very good and a show drawing an audience.
Yeah.
A lot of times
get
the
that.
best shows don't draw the big money.
Years ago. He still thinks he's a pro broadcaster. It's wild. Aaron, what year are you in?
Didn't draw an audience.
Funeral director with $5. It's the same exact
Thanks
thing.
for letting that just lay.
Beloved Chatter says, being made of Teflon doesn't mean nobody wants to play radio with you anymore, Aaron.
Question was on him saying you did oral.
Aaron's avoiding super chats, calling him out as a wife beater.
My kid has downs, but my numbers are up. Another win for the Toey.
Like I did.
Toey.
You are gay.
Not him.
I'm just trying to run a fuck.
Ask you about the April choke thing. Wasn't a
You
word
are-
old news. It's 2 years ago.
No, it
And
isn't. Don't
didn't
let him
fucking
get
happen.
away with that.
It was actually elbows. I was fucking.
Wait, you only did oral 2.5 years ago?
No. The oral thing. I've been doing oral.
It's so much cheaper when you remember he's. It's so much creepier when you remember he's staring at himself the whole time.
Rhymes that keep their secrets
I love
will
that it
unfold
adds,
behind the clouds, and there upon a rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story.
Damn it. Fucked it up. Forgot to hit the plus. Anyway, here is the key part. What's driving you insane, Movie Man, is that I am podcasting and going on streams, not talking about you. Anyway, back later.
Two shall pass and throws $100 at us.
Damn.
Anonymous.
Thank you, Crunchy, for the 120.
Oh,
you know
Crunchy.
what that means? We're not.
Crunchy, one of his drunks. Gonzo,
You
someone left
ugly.
a chat for Aaron as beat up my wife. She gone. Thank you.
Just as every cop is a criminal and all the sinners, saints, as heads as tails, just call me Lucifer, because I'm in need of some restraint. So if you meet me, have some courtesy, have some sympathy and some taste. Use all your or your well-learned politesse, or I'll lay your soul to waste. Yeah, mean it.
I've actually heard a lot of people say they like the solo shows, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, you solo.
Another win for the toe. I was actually going to ask Gino and Keanu to quit. It's a good thing these sexual assault allegations came along and made all my friends stop talking to me. You guys were going to get fired anyway.
Thought that I'm too much of a fucking problem to be around while they're going through all this shit.
Ooh.
And they want to fucking distance themselves from me, which, by the way, I'm not saying that's what they're doing. They've got a lot of shit going on.
They're not doing that, but if they were,
Fuck, that's fine.
I get it.
I'm not here to control what
This
other
is
people do.
I
wild.
think it's more of a taking stuff off their
This
plate.
is
There's a lot of
wild
shit
stuff.
going on.
Not only that, if I really thought that those two thought I was hi-ya,
Holy shit.
if I really had an inkling that those two thought I did that, I would fucking decimate them on this
Holy
program, and I'd
shit.
never want to talk to them again. That would piss me off. That would upset me. But I know that's not.
him telling them don't come.
So therefore, I respect their decision. I've talked to them about their decision. And I told
Wow.
them, guys, I understand completely. And whenever you want to come back, your fucking seat is open. If you ever
Totally.
wanted to spend a Thursday on Steel Toe Kiki, absolutely. If all this compound sensor shit fucks.
Kiki, I know you just got back from vacation, but if you're ever looking for another one, you want to come spend a Thursday on Steel Toe? No. She'd rather smoke another carton with her leathery mom.
Shit is getting really complicated. It's a month away, our show is.
Yeah. Oh,
We
shit,
don't feel
man.
like planning and taking a trip right now, or whatever the contract ends up being. If
Yeah.
they're like, fuck, because for what we pay them to come here, it's a good chunk of money. Don't get me wrong, but they have to fly here.
So he's already making excuses for why they might not want to come to the anniversary show and the roast, and it's okay. It's okay.
Pitch off of it.
No. well,
But
yeah.
they take home a decent chunk when they're done. But they give us friendly prices. I'll give them that.
Imagine ditching.
Did you just
that
buy a
and
one
they
wheel?
Get in with us and then Hackamania. Oh my God, we're one big family.
I'd like 30 days notice at least so we could plan some other things.
would be nice.
Oh, they don't talk. So he's communicating through the show. He's telling them through the show, guys, commit to the show. Commit to the show.
If they said, Aaron, you're a distraction during our wedding.
Holy shit.
Lord knows I don't want to be a distraction during somebody's wedding. And as much as I love those two,
The wedding now.
if they said I was a
The
distraction,
show's done.
get you funny.
The roast is done.
weekend?
The wedding's done.
Fine.
This can't be happening.
On this morning's show, I have so many fucking
You
people
ugly.
in my corner.
I'm just trying to run a fucking show over
So
here.
many fucking people who I've gained. I lost a wife. I lost a girlfriend. I guess you could say. I lost a wife. I lost a girlfriend.
That's right. Slam Piece bailed.
You
Slam
ugly.
Piece found out about the allegations and bailed. Did you hear this?
Why are you gay? You
don't think you have the
It's unreal.
emotional
It's
response I had
unreal.
to all this.
It's unreal.
And how hurt I felt and how upset I was without love existing.
Right.
And
That's why he wore that old T-shirt. He missed her. It reminded him of her. He's already in another sorrow cycle of a breakup. It's unreal.
but when you're on the inside, you think you've got your shit figured out, whatever. But
Holy shit. Imagine his fucking estrogen. Ah!
fucking best of luck. Like I said, I don't know. But I think to have that level of animosity, there probably has to be some love. You just said coke and oral allegations are true. Old news. No. Oh, the coke and oral.
I don't even know, man.
I admitted to doing coke a few times.
I don't even
and
know.
Molly a half a dozen times. Yeah, I
don't
admitted
know
to
what
that.
they're talking about. Coke and
What is
what's this
oral?
coke and oral thing?
Like I sucked Nick's dick. You know Nick doesn't want. Well, first of all, it wouldn't be a true accusation, but you know that makes Nick look gay too, right? Like Nick's not going to go out there and go, "Oh, Aaron sucked my dick." Like what? I wouldn't say it either because I didn't suck Nick's dick. I headbutted it. Good old JR with $4.99 says, wait, Aaron, did the Macho Man elbow drop on April? No, I did the Dusty Rhodes, baby. I went, boom, boom, boom.
I'm not opposed to talk about it, but it's been so long now, and the motherfucker won't send me the proof.
So slow,
promised to
dude.
send.
Hands are so slow.
But that little joking about being gay and with Nick and I've been told by, again, somebody that I 98% trust that there is pretty much proof that Aaron and Nick did stuff with each other. And again, I don't like to come out with this stuff.
Well,
without
wait.
proof,
Can we
but
count that for sure? Because
maybe all this will put pressure on the
a
person.
tweet earlier.
to send me the stuff.
That true? Can we
You
trust
mother-
Melton?
Fucker. So I'm preparing everybody for that because it just keeps getting wilder and wilder. But I want you prepared for actual gay stuff to come out about Aaron and Nick. For real.
Keanu has a certain reputation that doesn't look good attached to me for certain things.
Oh boy, he's still going on with this cope.
Keanu up.
You said that wasn't what was happening. You said it was because of Compound.
Keanu's a respectable lady.
You said it wasn't what was happening.
I mean,
Well, Jesus.
As soon as she talked to April, they both stopped going on the show. Wow.
Things are not mutually exclusive.
okay.
Let's go to the phones real quick.
All right.
Slam P.
Oh my God, Slam Piece, what's going on?
Unreal.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
This is a man.
Slam
P, that's me.
Slam Piece, you got a cold? You sound different than the
Yeah,
last time
this
I was
doesn't
hanging out
sound
with you
like
and
you.
Aaron.
Well, baby, I got a question.
Imagine what it's like.
I've been clapping your cheeks for a while now, and you know we're kind of hot and heavy. We're a thing, but why do the Melton fans
You are gay.
obsess about you? Like I'm your brother, I don't give that much of
You
a
are
shit.
gay.
So why do they care so fucking much?
I mean, it's an obsession thing.
Dude.
It's love. It's like I said about the Ricada thing. It's love. They love me in a fucked up, weird way. They're emotionally damaged. And then Melton loves me more than anyone. I gave him a life. I gave him broadcasting back because he just jumped on to my coattails. And
Did he just call me a broadcaster?
terrible guy I am.
Possibly it, but I do have a bone to pick with you. Why am I Slam Piece when
Holding a serious therapy sesh. Uh-oh. Are we coping a little bit? Patrick, if you would just learn by now, none of this stuff is going to take me down. Like, I'm sorry. You've watched enough. I've got a little show with a religious following that wants to support us and keep us going. I'm sorry that you needed me to get back into the game. You should be happy that none of this shit fucks me up, my man. You could also try getting people in your private life that love you. I know it's going to be hard at your age and your size. They let chat take over the show too much, says Atomic Ray. They need a harder chat like this one. I don't know who he's talking about. Cheeseburger Pie says, I don't call my girlfriends girlfriends. I just call them on late nights. I don't know what that means. Citizen M3 says, fuck Gino and Keanu. They let internet shit get to them.
Letting the internet shit
I don't think so. They're not letting internet shit get to them. They're going through a fucking merger right now, and it's goddamn tragic. It's fucking terrible.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. New York. Class in New York don't go together. I'm just trying to catch up with the Rumble chat. Rick kind of let it go. Rick says, hopefully you'll get Corey back on.
I don't think Soft is.
Died after she revealed the truth. Joan Rivers died after she revealed the truth about Slam Piece.
Yep.
All right, guys. We're all caught up here. Oh, funeral director.
Did we go out
$5? You said three things, and you said they're old news. No.
He's like,
last one was old news, not the other.
We're live right now.
Nor was the allegations old news and false. No. Yeah, funeral director.
I don't know. You tell me.
Coke and the oral thing. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. That's just the weirdest gay shit ever.
On your show.
And the other thing is from again, I think like early 2022 or whatever, forever ago. And it's as far as I'm concerned,
really cool.
Unless you really think I'm just again.
Yeah, didn't you want
if you
talk
think
about
I
genocide?
fucking did that, then don't join my circle because
Adam Simon gifting a membership.
Adam Simon gifting a membership.
No, you can't be serious.
$75 away. And I'm officially telling you that's the last time I'm discussing it.
The last.
All right.
That's the last thing.
You're not going live, are you?
$75 away from $75 away from tonight. You guys have been
No shot you're live, bro.
Now we've got a lot of show left.
No shot you're live right now.
Thank you,
I was just in a chat room
for knocking out so much. All right, man. Speaking of people who are stressed
he is live.
People who have all kinds of issues and problems and whatnot.
I wasn't ready to talk about me.
Here we are.
Can you hear steel toe on in the background,
who live
bro?
near pickleball courts. Who are
is it coming through double your
in a bit of a pickle?
You're
All right, can you guys hear me?
Because it's pickleball.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Oh yeah, because
this
at
is a
first
story
I
out
was
of
just trying to
Massachusetts.
talk to you
I
guys
know
in
we had a
private.
little too much
So I
fun
turned
with
down my
the
mic
Gino
on
and
the live feed, but then the live feed just got John going, "You're not live, and they couldn't hear me in the background.
Oh, fuck.
This next story.
Yo,
is
Naj
called
Rendo
The
wants to know,
Sounds
was
of
the Ashley
Pickleball.
tweet fake? Yes.
And it's
Yes,
about
it was.
absolutely
Yeah, it was.
this awful fucking sport.
Soft
which is
neglects
across
his
the
chat
board.
room.
Ping pong
So we're here to clean
and
that up.
tennis.
We actually knew
And,
about it
people
earlier.
50
but
plus have super gotten into it because if you
Yeah.
have like
you gotta let
artificial
those
hips
things
and
play
artificial
out.
knees,
Let Melton do
it's
his
like a way to
Melton.
stay active,
Well,
but also you don't have to run.
People I've talked
So like you
to
sit on this
said
court
that
and you
wasn't
take this little
even,
plastic ball and
directed
you
at
whack it
Melton.
with this
Just,
awful
he
mallet
picked
looking
up a
thing,
loose
and it
ball
makes
like
this
an
horrible
idiot.
like,
Didn't know what
I can't even explain the sound. It's a fucking dreadful sound.
He's like, I'll jump on that grenade.
Problem is,
right. He had
if you
no
got like
idea.
3 or 4 of these courts running at
Naj
the same
Rendo
time,
at the line.
Yeah,
and
I was
that
watching
sound keeps going,
I was like
it
watching
drives
John's
the
neglected
neighbors
cat
insane.
talk back and forth. I was
and
like,
this is,
uh-oh.
this is not the first time we've
Yeah.
seen a story like this. Where a neighborhood basically wants
This
police
is not
to
gonna
fucking
go well.
dedicated, and the people playing the
Well,
game
they
like
just
hauled off
make
to
a
jail.
different
What's he
ball
covering,
that
a
works
Trump
in the same
speech?
manner, but isn't
I mean,
super fucking sounding.
The
Well,
second,
I mean, I guess they have
The
to work on
sound of
pickleball
pickleball.
technology, but
Now, look,
pickleballers are also very adept at telling these
I
people
gotta
to
say,
go fuck themselves.
Pickleball.
John will, Blade will tell you, I covered pickleball a long time ago, just privately amongst us. I was like, yeah, dude, it's popular. They built courts in the park by my house. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's pickleball. Old people and young people. It's a fucking look at him. He's like, oh, look
Old
at
and young
pickleball.
alike.
Yeah.
It's like the circus. Everybody loves it.
Well, it's funny because it was kind of created for old people to stay in shape, but then a bunch
You don't
of
have to move around as much.
right. But then a bunch of young people who couldn't make it on the tennis tour came over and dominated pro pickleball.
They all moved down to Florida and went pro.
Yeah, dude. All these guys that couldn't make it on the WTP are now dominating pickleball.
You should see me at the retirement community in Boca. I'm fucking cleaning up.
Yeah, most people that play pickleball are like my age, average. And the world champions are all like 15.
Well, you're like 65, so that's
dude,
doesn't help your case.
Yeah, I'm like 100 and something all year.
Yeah. Probably more, closer to the 1,000 mark.
Let's see what Aaron's doing. He's still on the
by Why Not Road and Braintree. I'm fed up.
Well, before you go to Aaron, dude, what do you think of the big news of the classy lady herself, Keanu, fucking giving Aaron the fucking middle finger saying, I'm out.
Oh, dude, I didn't hear exactly what Keanu said. Did she the middle finger?
Well,
I don't think she has yet, but I don't know. But I think the way we don't know yet, Keanu will go live tomorrow and tell everybody, right? But the way Aaron's playing it, as we know, he is he's gonna flip everything into a fucking win. So the way he's playing it, they've clearly told him something. Said that they weren't interested in doing the show anymore because he wouldn't be like. Because the way Aaron's playing it is Aaron told them they could, they didn't have to. He went ahead and Aaron cut them loose, Didn't want them to feel obligated.
I don't think that's how it went down, though.
No, that's absolutely not.
Nah. If I was a betting man, I would say no. It'll be interesting to see what she says tomorrow on her Untoward Tuesday. It'll just be interesting, man. It'll be interesting.
It'll be very untoward, I'm betting.
Dude, that would almost be like when LL, you may remember this, when John fired me from I2. It would be like me trying to go, well, John and I had some conversation. I did action.
And then John comes on. I fucking fired him.
Right, dude. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Shout out to Bon Levy. Bon Levy pulling a soft weekly, saying, "What do we have here?"
Oh yeah, that is a soft week. Right up. We're just trying to watch the chat. I know Melton's doing it better, but this is a place for the over 600 people who can't chat about Steel Toe. You can chat here about the show. We're watching it.
Free chat.
LL was one of those 600. LL, I don't know if you want to speak on that, man.
What, getting banned?
Yeah.
I know.
Multiple.
I've been banned so many times out of that chat. I have like Google addresses I'll never even remember. But no, I mean probably like 5 names got banned, honestly. But my most recent one was Spider Bites.
That's great, by the way.
And then he didn't get the joke. I was making a joke about his stupid fucking hair. And Aaron never caught that, but it was pretty funny. I knew Kiki wasn't going to do the show, and I just tried to keep him talking about it. And he would flip out every time I'd mention it. That's the last time he banned me. It was because I said, Kiki's not coming back, and then he's like, Spider Bots, you lie. You go all over the internet and lie. I don't use that screen name anywhere else. But
I know, that was so funny.
It's like, what the fuck? It's insane. And then he's like, I see you getting it wrong all over the internet. And I was like, is somebody else pretending to be Spider Bites?
Dude, that was so funny. It was like that video I posted where in the same episode Gino banned Self Week, then Fate thank Dr. Chow Chow for helping him. It's like it's both me, dude. You fucking idiot.
He's the funniest guy. You can make him do whatever you want. You know, he'll do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude, that's what's amazing about guys like is you can make them do whatever you want with just a subtle prompt.
Oh yeah.
I mean, think about it up to this point. We've literally spoken everything into existence that this motherfucker, down to the pickleball coverage right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's incredible.
Well, that's the thing is, did we speak it into existence or did it already exist and we just noticed it?
Oh,
you know?
shit.
That's
now we're going deep, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think that's the real question is maybe we just had a little better insight into it. You more so than probably. Well, I don't know. Me and Sal been watching them a while, but
it's
we all have. We've been watching them for what, a year and a half, almost 2 years.
In September it'll be
2 fucking years.
2 years on this fuck.
Yeah, 2 fucking years, dude. And that's why he's always like, we coming back or whatever. Now I'm here. Dude, don't.
We never left.
Right. Like, you haven't won yet, dude. We're all still here. And I think like the Steel Toe sub, there's 1,600 people now, and I think they hardcore hate Steel Toe more than, you know what I mean?
I don't even think there's anyone who loves Steel Toe. I just think that there's, me and LL were talking about it right before you popped on. Yeah. There's just like these, like, I don't even know, these boomers who don't know how to really work the internet that just stumbled upon Steel Toe either from the radio days and followed them over, or just happened to, Steel Toe happened to pop up in this algorithm. But I don't know, because he doesn't really deliver anything unique or different perspective. He kind of parrots just right-wing talking points for the most part. So I think like a lot of these boomers just like, it's their confirmation bias listening to Aaron, and like he's like,
sure.
He says it in such a dumb way where you don't have to be like smart or, you know what I mean, or intellectually fucking, you have to think about something intellectually. He feeds it to you in this dumb, watered down way where they could kind of just go about their day like, oh yeah, fucking the vaccine, you know what I mean, or whatever the case is.
Yeah, it's kind of like this thing, like Aaron goes on there and it'll be, how about that Nancy Pelosi? She's a real dumb bitch, right? And then a bunch of people go, yeah, I think she's a dumb bitch too.
The dumb bitch.
Hitler disagrees.
That's pretty much the synopsis of the Toe Chap. Okay, what you got?
Yeah, I think it's like I was telling John, is like these people have, like, any people that had any brains, like the younger fans who did have like Lemmy and stuff, like I think she was a good case study in like a normal person who watches Steel Toe who finally got fed up, is like, okay, I'm fucking done.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's when his numbers, before all this Nick Rekieta stuff, his numbers were down to low 300s, high 200s during the day.
Dude, they were.
I mean, the morning show.
Hard.
I mean, the evening show was pulling like 180.
Not even, dude. There was certain points where there was like 130, 140. I'm like, holy shit! This show might fucking, float off to obscurity sooner than we anticipated. But then, boom! As soon as that thought crossed our minds, Nick Rekieta had to go fucking jerk off on stream or whatever.
Right, dude. Fuck us up, dude. Hasn't this happened? Wait, you guys know, hasn't this happened a million times? And I think about Steel Toe as like a black hole, right? And you and I, all people like us have been moving towards it for time, and we're trying to get that horizon, see it happen. We get there so many times, and then some weird shit pulls him back out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
defies
Yeah.
gravity. Sure, dude.
Yeah, he's constantly getting bailed out. Like, just it's incredible. It really is. The divorce, the fucking Ricada stuff, the headbutting stuff, April nodding out. I mean, that was kind of a big deal for a little bit.
He didn't, but he didn't like that shit. Like he could have flipped that into something else rather than turning it into I didn't do shit. And April's, and April, agreed it was lies. And we have the funniest part was when he was like, oh, we have, Nick and Kayla, they were there. They saw us, when we got that order of protection. He's like they were going to go to bat for him, like they were witnesses. He actually said that. We have witnesses.
You spent a month.
Like, oh, no, Aaron was totally smooth. The rest of us that were out and acting.
Yeah. He was right. He never hit her or anything. It's like there's a reason why they called him a monster. So, and I'm talking about Ashley and April. They called him, or what is it? Ashpole. Anyways, they called him a monster. And remember how Aaron would say you get texts from Nick always calling him a fucking monster?
Yeah.
So, like, it had carried over. Like, April had obviously told Nick, like, this motherfucker has hit me. Like, he squeezed me so tightly I couldn't breathe. He's done terrible things to me,
Well, wait, this is maybe, I don't know if it's an insight, but a new way to look at it. Like, everyone has called him a monster. Don't you think it's interesting that in Nick's fiction he wrote, he referred to Aaron as, this monster pugilist. You know what I mean? He's a monster who goes around pummeling people. That's what a pugilist
I think that's
does.
more because I think Nick thought it was funny that Aaron thought he was a boxer.
I do too. I think he was trying to gas Aaron up as, yeah, you're a boxer, bro. I really do think
I'm
that's
a
what
boxer, maybe.
But I think it's funny to think about the monster pugilist. That's what Aaron is.
It's
Anytime I hear Aaron talking about boxing, and Blade, do you remember that Red Bar segment where he would make fun of the who was it, Jason Paul or
Jake?
Yeah, the Paul brothers. Yeah, Jake Paul. He's like, I'm a boxer, maybe.
Dude, that's exactly how he is, though, dude. Aaron is like that caricature almost of that fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? The impression. He's a caricature of that impression, like down to the T.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Boxer, maybe.
It's just funny how he's acting. Like, he acted the same way during all the drug allegations. He would laugh it off. Well, first he got real defensive about it, which he did when these abuse allegations came out that Monday stream last Monday. Super fucking defensive. Then the last couple of days, especially tonight, he's very jokingly leaning into it. Like, yeah, I'm a headbutter. Oh, and he's doing this headbutt. That's exactly what happened last time. And then
he's trying everything to minimize it, make it go. You know what I mean? Like, to joke about it or whatever, but it's like Aaron's not funny, so you can't joke it away. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. He's never said anything purposely funny. He's just funny because he is such a noodly fucking nerd. I mean, he's the epitome of the kid you pushed into the lockers and you invited to your parties and made drink a lot of beers till he fucking puked because he would, to impress you.
He's kind of LL. Tell me if I'm wrong. Would have been like he would have been like a dork, but he would have got in with the group and he would have been their dork. Like, we can shit on this, guys. Right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. Oh my God, what a hard realization to come to.
For poor Aaron. He's a continuous nerd. He's like Mersh is a forever poor, Aaron's a forever nerd.
Yeah. And that's the thing. He tries to play it off like he's not a nerd. Wait, what's this new shot he's got? We could see his monitors and his TVs. What the fuck's going on here?
Wait, is that his yard or something?
No. Look at his little bottom camera. You never be able to see his fucking monitors before, but now we could see both dusty monitors. Holy shit, dude. Them things, bro.
Look, dude, wait. You guys look right now. Check out his leg, dude. Look at it. It's moving, dude. He's so nervous. That leg is moving, dude. He's
pissed. Like, he knows this. Jesus, look at those fucking monitors.
Bro, like, grab some Pledge or, all-purpose cleaner or something. A rag, a wet paper towel.
Or don't move your camera down, idiot.
Oh, right. Well, he probably didn't move. Or maybe he did. I don't know. He's so stupid. He don't know how to work anything, bro.
He might have hit, he's that stupid that he might have hit it with his arm as he was walking around it and then, just hit go live. I don't think he checks anything before he goes live.
No, that was April's job.
I gotta say it right now. I'm at 199 subscribers. So if anyone here who hasn't hit the like button yet,
mass effort unsubbing goes now. Just kidding.
This has been a very fun show.
Win by Jew over.
Yeah,
we gotta
do right now.
We gotta get you to at least 10 or 1,000, right? Or no, you can monetize it less than 1,000 now, right? It's like 700 or something.
It's
500.
It's bullshit. It's
5?
Bullshit. It's 500, and I think it's either 25 or 3,500 watch hours. But when I was doing it and trying to get monetized, it was fucking 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs, which isn't easy, by the way. Like, that's actually pretty challenging. Now they've lessened it by a half on each side, the views and the fucking watch hours. So it's like, people start a YouTube channel and by the end of the week they're monetized. It's fucked.
Well, you were monetized when you and Clem were doing the.
At first, when no, so we weren't, and then a month into it.
What did y'all have? Streamlabs? I remember sending it.
No, we didn't have anything. We weren't taking donations at all.
Hey, okay. You guys talk for a second. My mom's calling. Right back.
Jesus.
Put that bitch on the phone.
Yeah, put her on the stream. I want to ask her about
yeah.
Guy.
I want to ask her about her son letting her down.
Jesus, man. Now, I feel like now I know exactly how Johnny Crutches feels when Aaron has to go up and claim that he's got to go take a shit in the middle of the show.
Yeah. Is Soft gonna call in? We're gonna be like,
yeah.
Talk about something you're really interested in. I'm like, this is pro radio guy being tripled. Holy shit! Talk about something you're really interested in.
He really said that.
Holy shit! Yeah.
That's incredible.
He's telling Johnny how to run a show.
Well, bro, in fairness, Johnny had nothing.
Yeah.
Johnny literally
he never had
words.
Anything.
It was fucking crazy. But good. What you got? Sorry.
Oh, well, just the fact that Johnny does a show every day,
right.
He streams pretty much every day.
Every day.
Then he acts like when Aaron left, excuse me, he acts like he got put out on a piece of ice and kicked out into the ocean. Like he was terrified.
Yeah.
Sure. Like, how do you do a show every day and then act like that?
Well, I think it goes to the whole notion that like Johnny and Aaron, like they don't communicate beforehand to talk about the show. Like Johnny comes in cold. He doesn't want to be there. Like he's just trying to probably help a friend out and make a couple dollars. Because I mean, let's face it. I mean, Johnny ain't really, doing too well for himself. I mean, he's DJing. I mean, this guy. Imagine how fucked up of a time you might have to be going through to go see Johnny Crutches DJing at your local Minnesotan fucking factory or wherever the fuck people go.
Yeah. Well, and then Johnny also has to keep it under $20K a year, I think, in income to keep his Social Security,
Right.
Like, I wonder, I would assume, I mean, I don't know. It's like anybody with MS, it's like, I feel sorry, like I that's a terrible disease. And, I would hope he would get some help for it, but it's like, he has to think about that all the time. It's like, I can't earn that much. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, wouldn't it be funny to go in? This is what we should make a concerted effort to go into Johnny's chat and just start donating a shit ton of money. And then he gets over that 20K mark for a year. And he's like, he can't collect his Social Security. He's just panicking the whole time. Please stop.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Yeah, he'd probably shit himself. Wait, what the fuck? Bon Levy says, assume Soft lives with his mom. I don't know. I don't think so. I think Soft lives on.
He does not. I can attest that he doesn't live with his mom. A lady that could be his mom, though. Probably as old as his mom.
Yeah.
It's his landlord.
That would be fucking hysterical, dude. Fucking just, getting Johnny just over, nothing crazy. Barely over 20K. And he's off. Social Security, fucking food stamps, Obamacare, all the shit fucking he gets for free. He'd have to turn in at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Oh my God, probably blow.
All of a sudden, he hits that mark and his phone goes dead,
Oh, yeah.
They're like, we cut off your Obama phone.
Dude, he might fucking slit his wrist on stream. We already know he doesn't fucking sleep. So,
oh, no, I don't think he does.
Jeez.
I think the only sleep he gets is like when he takes too many like hydrocodones or something. He just he gets April nods.
You think he's
getting
fucked up?
Johnny cat naps?
You think he's getting fucked up like that?
I mean, I would.
Yeah.
If I had MS, I would be getting fucked up.
Yeah, if I had MS, I'd be like, give me the morphine, give me the Dilaudid.
Right. Give me the good shit.
Everything. I don't want this bullshit Perk 5 nonsense.
Yeah. Keep the Tylenol 3s, motherfuckers.
Stuff the Tylenol 3s up your ass. Give me the opportunity.
Yeah.
Jesus. No, but he's constantly puffing on the fucking marijuana. And that's only what we see him doing. So, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of willing to say that Johnny's railing lines off the show, too.
Is it legal up there? Is marijuana legal up there? It can't be, right?
It's probably legal in some way, but not federally. I don't know the Minnesota laws, to be honest with you. Let me see.
It's Johnny Crutches legal.
Well, I think it's medically legal everywhere.
Yeah, but you have to get a federal license for that. It's like hard to get in states that don't have legalized marijuana. I would assume.
Spring 23, the Minnesota legislators legalized and decriminalized the use of cannabis in Minnesota. Yep, so it's legal. 21 and up can possess 2 ounces of cannabis and consume cannabis without legal penalties. Cities have additional rules guiding where it can be consumed and sold.
Oh, so yeah. So it's up to like, I'm sure it's like anywhere else. So it's like citywide ordinances of like, you can't smoke in public parks, and, they get to decide if they want a dispensary wherever, I guess.
Right. Yeah, out here, I think pretty much you could do it wherever the fuck you want to do it as long as you're not driving.
Yeah. Well, I I don't know. It's not. It's legal. I don't live in Texas, so it's like it's legal in Oklahoma, but not in Texas.
Well, Texas is pretty strict. Besides, like their gun laws, like
oh yeah, they'll take they'll. I mean, they've kind of decriminalized it to a certain degree, but I think they'll still take you to jail for it. You know, for even a small, a quarter bag or whatever. They could.
You can't smoke weed or fucking have abortions.
We're just trying to save babies here, man.
I mean, shout out to the fucking babies. Man.
Shout out to the babies.
Just fucking
we're saving babies and putting down Johnnies.
Jesus.
I don't know. Even it's like I think Oregon's the only state Johnny could he could go there and get him a suicide by state.
Oh, like a what do they call that? A self.
Yeah, it's like assisted death or whatever.
Yes, assisted. Dude, it has like an acronym.
Assisted suicide.
Yeah, it can't be that.
Is that
easy.
it?
No, it's not that easy.
Something like that.
I'm gonna have the fucking feds at my door any minute.
I know we probably shouldn't be talking about this on soft stream. Getting struck.
Jesus. Oh, wait, hold on. Assisted. What is the name? The term refers to physician. Okay, never mind. PAS.
Physician assisted suicide. I remember now. Yeah, that's what it is.
PAS.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I remembered that. It's big in Norway.
I heard Canada, I think, just legalized that shit.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's either Norway or Dutch or Holland. You could just if you just don't feel like living anymore, you can go in there and be like, I want to go.
That's crazy.
And, pay them a certain amount of money and they'll kill you.
That's insane to me. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
it goes against the Hippocratic Oath. It's like do no harm.
Do no harm. But then the argument comes in where it's like, well,
are you doing harm keeping them alive? Yeah.
It's very fucking dicey. In the words of the great Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, dicey. Because you would have to tell them that you were in psychological. I guess you could claim psychological pain. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
You could say I'm super depressed and I don't want to stick around. I don't know. But Johnny should look into that. I would do all the laws if I was Johnny.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to just browse and see your options.
No, yeah, exactly.
And what's the word?
My options? I want to know how can I get a quick side hatch door out of this thing.
Right. Yeah. I think there's different ways they sell you on they have different pamphlets on the different ways they'll kill you.
Yeah, different package, the ultimate sleep package.
The ultimate sleep.
the forever sleep package.
That would be fucking crazy. The fentanyl.
Yeah, it's I want to be. Yeah, exactly. It's I want to be really fucked up and then die.
Right.
And then,
that's the only way to do it.
Yeah, because yeah, exactly. And then you could. Yeah, this is not. We should probably stop talking.
Yeah, let's abort. Let's abort. Turn left. Turn left.
Yeah. Anyways,
the problem is right now.
Aaron would never have a funny stream of consciousness. He would just be like, let me go into an impression that I do shitty.
Well, it's always the same fucking nonsense. He's boxed himself in to where he's not able to have a stream of consciousness. You know what I mean? It's got to be either what Joe Biden did, a cringy Batman impression. It's just it's all the same shit, just kind of repackaged every day, and it's the littlest things are different every day, but pretty much at Steel Toe is the same show every day.
Yeah, it's the same movies. He doesn't. It's he hasn't seen anything newer than There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, that's as far as the movie references.
Where that come in 2005 or something.
He just stopped. Yeah, I guess he broke his DVD player or
Yeah,
something.
he's like, okay. I mean,
He was just that poor he couldn't go
Yeah.
out and rent a movie.
it's like, yeah, or maybe he saw what's the guy's name in that movie? You know what I'm talking about? He's like a famous actor.
I do.
God, I'm blanking on his name. Anyways, but he was like,
Aaron would know
okay.
that. Aaron would know that.
After he saw that movie, he's like, I don't need to see anything else.
Right.
And then he just smashed his DVD player
and started a radio career.
Yeah, his 580p DVD player. It's like,
Jesus. So you know what?
Wait, what was that one that came out? Or Ultra, or is it Ultra HD or HD DVD player? Aaron still had one of those. And when they quit making HD DVDs, he's like, I'm done. He's like, I'm not switching to Blu-ray.
Yeah, fuck Blu-ray.
They made a bad decision.
I'm boycotting this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'm looking at fucking what we're watching back, and it sucks because I don't have control over anything that's happening on this stream right now.
Yeah,
And
we're just
this one comment has been up for. It's your comment too. I mean, how?
Oh, great! It's getting some airtime.
Yeah, for real. And what's the comment read? They don't let us at the grown up table. Our parents. It's funny.
All right, can you guys hear me again?
Oh yeah, you're back.
Oh yeah, dude.
That was just 10 minutes of dead air. Don't listen back to it.
Yeah,
dude, this is only a watch along show, and for you guys that are younger, my mom is old. She could die at any second. I mean, if my mom calls me, I'm gonna answer. Sorry about that.
Funny you should bring that up. Have you looked into assisted suicide?
The ultra sleep package.
Yeah.
That might suit you.
Dude, I'll tell you what, dude. I would want it to go the other way. I would want it to go the other way. If my mom dies first, I'll have to be over there taking care of my old man all the time. You know, if my mom dies first, she'll be cool.
So you want your dad?
If he dies first, my mom will be fine. But if she dies first, my old man will be heartbroken. He'll be.
Well,
I thought up there they did it like in India. They just burn your wife with you. You know.
Oh yeah, that's it. Like if you die, then they're just like, well, your wife's useless.
Yeah.
They bury you and her alive. That's how we do it in the north.
Yeah. They just throw you in a snowbank.
Yeah, winter is coming, dude. We don't tolerate it. It's hard up here. LL, you ever dealt with 35 inches of snow?
Yeah, man. I lived in Montana for a decade.
Oh, did you? Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had long winters there.
Montana, yeah, that's real frontier shit. You're like a cowboy.
Yeah. They were very loose up there with all their laws, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
They have much more like public land there than any other state, you know. So it's like you can hunt all the time.
Yeah, dude. Montana, you're right, is huge. They have so much it's so much public and private land. It's huge. It's like a frontier. It's what I've always tried to tell people about Michigan. They think it's blue or red or sometimes purple. Dude, Michigan is like just a very libertarian state. I mean, the Democrats, the Republicans, everyone else, no one likes in Michigan, you know, I mean, we don't like people telling us what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? That's why we got legalized weed. That's why we have open carry laws. That, you know, all the kinds of shit. In Michigan, we don't fuck around with personal rights.
Yeah, there was a thing that so Ted Turner, I lived in Bozeman, Ted Turner owns a bunch of land out there, you know, and people would be just like pissed at him all the time for not like. And for the most part, he was pretty good about giving people like access to the rivers and stuff across his land, because they like legally they have to on like every so many, you know, couple of miles or something, somebody has to have access to it. They have to be able to fish it. And then like it's like 3 feet from the washout line, like the high water mark on rivers. Like, so you can fish any bank on any person's land, you know, like you could, as long as you stay on the bank.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, there's this. We had this religious cult that was out there called the Cut, and they kind of run their shit like Mennonites. You know, like they build their own stuff, and they have multiple wives. Like they would come into town and like go to Costco, and the man would be like pushing the cart, and there would be like 5 women behind him with a bunch of kids because they can't walk in front of the man of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about joining up.
LL would have like 45 chicks.
I wish. Jesus.
Yo, I might go fucking blow down a heater.
All right, pal.
Oh, I was gonna turn back up Steel Toe after.
Well, turn back up Steel Toe. Fucking, this is a watch along. We're just kind of. But I am gonna go smoke a cig. But I'll be right back.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We'll hold it down.
Yeah, hold it down.
We'll hold down soft stream for you.
Right.
More.
And then
thank you to Red Fox Matt with $4.99. Says, what does Matt think of labor unions? One of Joe Biden's biggest supporters. Yeah. What do you think of? We're putting you on the spot today.
Yes,
what do you think of labor unions?
Small steps. Small steps.
Okay.
Soft.
Well, there's your,
well, dude,
there's
if
your
my
position.
mom calls,
Apparently, we've made
all you
Dustin
guys
salty
don't
today.
matter.
He gives us another $5. Thank you, I guess, for the $5. He says the difference is I can.
It's actually something Melton can't
You're
say.
begging for it. You're welcome. I'm not begging for it. We're in school.
That's true.
We appreciate
so
it. Yeah.
You got that.
His parents took
Wait till I'm actually begging for
the very
income.
cheap
Just be patient.
suicide.
You guys got to get better at this.
They,
I'm tired of coaching.
They just drank themselves to death.
Mac with $19.99. You guys are getting offended. You
no, I always tell Soft though, I'm like, yo, before he took his hiatus, I guess we can call it.
About something I
like he was pulling in numbers off, like you were definitely crushing, but your equipment couldn't fucking back you up. That was the only thing.
Suck my
yeah, you'd have at least 40 or 50 of them.
Dad. Let's go to Tim for $1. By the way,
I'm hoping
you guys are $55
better now
into tomorrow morning. Can we make it to 100?
What a fucking Monday night, huh?
We might. It's been a hell of a Monday night. Thank you guys, man, for dropping.
Now you just got to make sure you don't wear any gray shirts.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
They want Citizen M to shit on.
I watched that stream. Why was so bad about the gray shirt? I didn't think it was like terrible. Dude, I just thought you looked kind of schlubby.
Wait, you didn't see
it? I raised up my arm.
Well, I saw it like chroma key every once in a while.
Hold on, Ella. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, dude. I raised up my arm a couple of times. Huge sweat stain.
It's incredible, dude. It's so.
No, I was watching it on my phone, so it wasn't.
It was so bad, dude. I told John about it, and I was like, I know you already know, but damn it, I'll never wear a light colored shirt again.
Yeah,
it was amazing, really.
That's your you know, we were talking about what are you going to do for a why am I blanking on everything today? It's like I'm half crutches here.
Celsius, dude.
Yeah. That's the problem is I'm not pouring a bunch of chemicals down my throat until my brain explodes. Anyways, yeah, you should use that as like as your fuck. I still can't think of it. Anyways,
That's all good. We'll
It doesn't matter. I'm an idiot.
LL sounded just like me sometimes. It's like, I got a great point. Hold on.
Yeah. Really find a way to talk.
Check the DM.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I want to say on this, it was
Let's
funny. I was LL. I don't know if I told you.
Isn't
I
there a
told
Twitter deal?
Yeah, it's coming through. It's coming through.
LL, I told
there.
John. I don't know if I told you, but all these guys all the time are talking about their group chats. I was like, I don't have a group chat. And now I got one.
John just snapped a picture of his computer.
All right, let me.
I didn't know what other way to do it.
Screenshot it. And then Zoom.
Yeah, that's too much though.
Yeah, that's right.
Then I gotta crop the image. I have 4 monitors, so it crops all 4. So then I gotta crop.
Fuck that.
You know, it's a whole process.
Look at that sweet ass RE320 though. That's a fucking beauty.
See, my eyes immediately bypass the RE and go right to the armpit.
Right to the sweat
I
stains.
know, dude. Terrible, dude.
So
well, I did tell John. I was like, "You cocksucker."
What made you seriously though? What made you think it was a great idea to wear a gray shirt?
I guarantee you didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, dude. Like I wear a gray and black T-shirt every day. You know what I mean? I just put on a shirt.
Do you think Soft starts to stream and he's like, "What am I going to wear this time?"
No shot.
Yeah, you guys know me. You think about what I put on. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually took a shower right before that show and just threw on a new shirt. You know what I mean? That's like 20 minutes out of the shower.
Yeah, and definitely
not new, but a clean shirt. You know what I mean? That's like 20 minutes out of the shower. It was the first thing back, and the air conditioning didn't feel like it was right, which is no one's fault. I was nervous. That's the big thing. You know what I mean? I know like a dozen people were watching and ready to fucking tear me apart. I was a little nervous.
I don't know. We're a lot harder on you than probably the general public. But
some guy
I'm
the
a
Reddit.
warm-blooded dude. Like I if I start sweating, I don't stop. It's really hard for me to cool off.
Dude, it was hilarious, dude. I knew it was funny. John will tell you, and I probably told you this, LL. I don't generally watch anything I do online. Once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
What's the point? It's not like you're gonna.
No, but
not like you're gonna change anything.
No, but I mean, I watched that and I was like, "Holy shit!" And I hit John up, and he's like, "Yeah, I already clipped it."
It was like John and 3 other people watching. And then,
yeah.
And immediately
God
clipped
damn
it.
it.
I gotta make sure everybody sees this.
And I'm just maxed to zoom, and I'm not even listening to any dialogue. Just max zoom. His fucking shirt.
Drawing a little face on his sweat stains.
It's like, dude, I could draw people surfing on that thing.
Yeah.
Right, let's see what Aaron's out to.
Wait, real quick, Stuff. I gotta read you this, and then go into.
All right, hold on. Let me mute it.
Okay.
All right, read it.
So, in my description for the show coming up, it says, "Soft Weekly makes his big return, and things get in capital letters moist."
Oh, dude, moist is the worst word ever.
I know.
And that's when things got wet.
Dude, moist is the word I want to use, or I use when I want to upset women. Dude, moist is terrible. I love it.
That typically does it.
And it got sloppy.
Yeah, exactly. Too
All right.
funny, dude. All right.
Go back to Aaron. I'm gonna
Let's see what he's up.
I'll be RB.
January, law enforcement sources told TMZ the famed adult film actress was found dead at a home in Moore, Oklahoma. She should have done less.
I got feedback. I can't hear Aaron. I just hear
After
us.
authorities responded to the residence on a...
I don't think that's on my end.
I think it's John. Honestly,
Okay, yeah, dude, John.
Because he
that
fixed it
happens all the
earlier.
time because he has different setups for what he's into. Yeah.
It's definitely not me. But here,
Oh,
just
dude, you're always the guy.
Wait,
echoing.
am I the only one that hears it? It might be me.
Wait, let's play it.
But mine's coming through the earphones.
Holy shit, they have like a whole porno just on YouTube?
What's Pirates 2?
Appearing in this big name.
All right, LL, that's not echoing to me. You hear it. It's
porn films like Pirates 2,
I'll just live with it.
Stagnetti's Revenge,
As long as it's
which
not going out
reportedly
over your
cost more
stream
than
and
$8
fucking
million
everything up.
to make. Stagnetti
Wait,
one
were we,
make, or Pirates 1
yeah,
make,
I can't
that
hear
they
it.
could
Wait,
spend
what's Aaron talking about?
$1 million
Soft, you have to share your
on
sound,
Pirates
I think.
2.
Because we can't hear it on
And
this
what
one.
kind of fucking porn actor,
Oh, yeah.
porn
Now I
character?
can.
all right. Hold on. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah, I can hear him now.
His name is Stagnetti. I'm hating this.
It ain't sounding like he's got much to throw around.
What happened?
I just re-listened to the last 10 seconds of their conversation. See, now I don't hear any feedback.
No, I'm putting it. All right, you guys hear it now?
I can't see anything. No.
Yeah, I can hear it perfectly.
All right.
I should kill you.
I bet. Hey, spoiler alert. I bet she didn't.
Nah.
I bet she went, I should kill
Wait,
you.
no, I
and
can't.
then.
You
I
can't
think
hear
we
it
should
now?
fuck instead.
No, I don't hear anything. You guys hear stuff?
You can't hear me?
Foolishness is going to kill us all.
I can hear you.
What's wrong?
All right, hold on. I don't know why you can't.
Well, don't worry about it. It's probably
Well, I
me.
want to see if it. Check OBS. Oh, yeah, it's going out on
What the
OBS.
I need to watch this now.
What just happened?
Well, you just heard him. He fucked his retarded
I
cousin.
clearly heard what the dialogue in the scripted porn movie was,
All right, so.
but it came out of fuck.
All right, so this is Aaron's wheelhouse. Dude, what they're doing is watching movies so Aaron can say his favorite movie quotes. You know, he does it too much. We all have them, right? I have movie quotes I like.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Doesn't he do it too much?
Well, yeah, but you know, that's what Kumia does. Kumia doesn't do new movie quotes. He does the same quotes over and over and over again. It's not. It's like, and it's not different parts of the movie or anything like that. It's the same shit Aaron does.
Yeah, but this is almost like Aaron. I mean, this isn't a. Steel Toe isn't a movie show like Good Times, Great Movies. You know what I mean? It's not a movie show.
Yeah.
This is Aaron playing a movie so he can get to a cool quote. And then they'll go, come on, guys, hit the like button, Venmo, Super Chat, PayPal, Streamlabs.
Yeah.
That's all this is.
Fucking nowhere.
But it's like same thing with like Kumia. Every time he would say like, "Oh, it's a very difficult situation." Like anytime they said that, I'd be like, "I'm turning this shit off immediately."
Yeah.
And they say it every show, like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, Jesus Christ, these fucking boomers.
Dude, that's in LL. You know me from very early on, and I'll tell people who don't know that you were right on board with Steel Toe Distrust, as myself and Win by 2 and even Patrick were on very early. So and
But we were on it before Patrick was, but yeah.
Yeah, even before Patrick. You're right. But I'm trying to say, the constant asking money, right? Isn't that the weirdest thing ever, dude?
Well, I was telling you and John, I think we were in VC. I was like, I can't think of a time in my adult life, or maybe even ever, that I have begged somebody for money, like begged them. And this guy does it daily, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I remember it. He's almost like and I said it in that same chat. He's almost like the guys that run up and wash your windshield, and then
he's a busker.
Right, and then go, hey, give me money for washing your windshield. I was like, no, my windshield was fine, dude. I was just driving by where you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The worst part about it is, you know, when he doesn't hit the goal, he blames he doesn't blame himself. He might try to make it look like that, and maybe to the uninitiated it might look that way, where he's like, oh, I guess we just did a shitty show, you know, I don't know, maybe it wasn't good enough. Really what he's doing is trying to make his chat feel bad about not giving him enough money.
Yeah. Well, the way, it's not always, but the way he normally frames it is like oh, I guess you guys didn't enjoy the show today. He doesn't say, I guess we didn't put out a good show today. Yeah, he says it like it's our fault. You didn't enjoy the great show I did.
Yeah, I thought we did a pretty great show.
Right,
But
I guess you guys
sucked.
didn't enjoy it because you're stupid. I did a great show, but you didn't get it. You know, that's how he frames it, which is weird.
An unappreciated genius. That's what Aaron thinks of himself, is like, I did fantastic. I did remarkably well, and you guys just didn't get it.
Yeah. So imagine the same guy that's standing out on the street corner asking for change, and no one gives him change, and then at the end he stands there and goes, "You guys are assholes. You don't just get what's going on."
That's what Aaron is he's like just he's angry at the world. He's an angry homeless man that's angry. you know, he's like yelling.
Meanwhile, the people not giving him spare change are like me and you and Win by 2 and NLO. We're all going to work, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know? Dude, that's the one thing I don't get. Is that's his only job, and that's the product he's out. You know what I mean? I'm on the internet for fun, dude. I got a job.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like he thinks I don't know. We were doing the math on it, like how much money he makes and stuff. It's like if he got just a normal job, he would make that, you know, like.
Yeah.
And not have to put himself through the paces of torturing himself. Like, I don't know if I'll make it. I don't know if I'll make it. It's just like, you know, it's like what my granddad always said. He's like, do a good job and do something you like, and the money will just come. You won't have to worry about it, right? Yeah. Aaron doesn't understand that. He doesn't. Nobody ever told him that, I guess. Because he's constantly worried about the amount of money he's getting. It's like, even today he was saying, like, we can't, he's like, some shows, the money just comes in. We have to ask for it. I'm like, if you really have to ask for it over and over and over again, it's like, is it even worth it? If you're having to remind people how good the show is, the whole thing is a gaslight. You know, the whole show in general is a gaslight, because he's even why would you have to mention so many times that you're doing such a great show, or you're doing, you know, such a remarkably cool show, and it's, you know, it was really great. I don't see why you guys, you know, Jesus.
Right. And one of the things that we've all pointed it out, but Carl brought it up really well. He's like, imagine the business model where every day you got to give money to support him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know you gave $5 yesterday, but we need 5 more today, and we'll need 5 more tomorrow. 8 times a week we need $5. It's like, what? Dude, I listen to a lot of shows, and no one requires that much money.
Well, remember, like, towards the end, like, he, I mean, like, not towards the end, but basically when Aaron was not pulling numbers, when his numbers were really going down and he was missing goals all the time, it was just kind of like, it was just interesting because you're starting to see the model fall apart,
Yeah.
But this Nick Rekieta shit brought him back. It was the best thing that could have happened to his show, and he didn't capitalize on it at all. Like, his numbers are already tanking again.
If you go back to the Steel Toe Boring Show Reddit when the Rekieta stuff broke, dude, I really did do a cheerleading session. I was like, look, man, we've all done a hell of a job, but this just means it's round 2. Don't forget the goal. He just got some new life breathed into him. Everyone's done a great job because it was, dude, we had him on the ropes before. If Rekieta just wouldn't have did that stream, Steel Toe, and I don't want to necessarily see Steel Toe go out of business, but I mean, if that Rekieta thing wouldn't have happened, wow, Steel Toe would be in much different, right? Like if Rekieta doesn't get arrested with cocaine, Steel Toe's story arc was going down, down, down. That bumped him up. Oh.
You fucked your retarded cousin?
First of all, I feel
AI is making headlines this morning. These are kiosks, which are made by the company American Rounds that sell ammunition. And some of those vending machines are right here in the Sooner State. Right now, there are 5 machines total, with one of those in Alabama, the other 4 in Super C Marts across Oklahoma.
Aaron's doing a
it's
show
an
about
AI-powered ammo
being
vending
able
machine.
to
So I
buy
think they
ammunition.
make the ammo in the vending machine. So they have all the rounds and casings and everything like that, and you order them on the machine, and it just makes you your ammo. I know.
Okay.
I don't think it's a necessary thing to have because you can just buy ammo and have it in your store.
Right, I'm confused about that.
Like, why do you need on-demand
Is there
ammunition?
a weird loophole that they can place these machines in places because there's not like stored ammunition? It's only like once it's purchased,
It's fucking, dude, it's fucking Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure you can have ammunition stored next to diapers in that state.
Well, there's Charmin in the background.
See?
Kingston, Lindsay, Noble, and Wetumpka. The machine uses artificial intelligence and facial
Yeah,
recognition
Soft's
technology to match
talking
buyers
to
of
himself.
that
He's
ammo
like,
with their
right?
ID cards, but the
Right?
city council of Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, what the fuck happened, dude?
I got booted.
Kiosk legality.
I was like, I
Right.
was listening to the show.
Can you just
and
have a
it
machine
was
that
like,
you trust AI
right?
that just makes
Right?
your ammo for you?
I don't think
Yeah,
it makes
I
sense.
was
It's
getting
like
pissed.
all
I
based
was
on
like,
what they were
these
just placing
fuckers
into
are crazy.
things there. That would be pretty complex for that thing to fucking produce it right on the spot.
talking to himself.
That's what they made it sound like. I thought they were making the ammo in the machine. Okay, so they
How
just got
dumb
the
is
ammo
Aaron?
in
Wait.
there.
LL, you're a gun
What?
owner. Aaron thought they were making the ammo in the machine.
Wait, what?
All right, there's a ammunition like a dispensary, like a Coke machine, which is Aaron is covering. Is that on my screen?
Oh
right
my
now?
God. What a fucking tard.
Right, and he said, I thought they were making the ammunition in the machine.
Well, yeah, we could all just have those machines and we never have to buy ammunition
Right,
again, right,
and
Aaron?
then it's just whatever, 9mm today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 4.27. Oh,
Yeah.
it's all fine.
I wonder if this machine does 4570.
Right, yeah.
It's like, no, you gotta buy a different machine.
All right. So can you guys? That's still on. What the fuck did you guys do? You guys just dip out to fuck with me?
No. That happened to us last time where it just like shut off, and I was thinking maybe like after a certain amount of time, like it boots us, but that can't be right because, I mean, you guys have had to talk longer than that. You know?
Yeah.
And you can't like order it. You have some kind of ID card that they going around lately. You and the captain of that pirate
like
ship.
I told John, I don't know what the fuck I'm
The
talking
city
about.
has since verified that those vending machines are legal.
Where's he at?
But the manager
He
at the
said he was
Tesco's
going
store
outside.
says that it has
He
since
don't
been
smoke
removed
cigarettes
due
in
to
his
a
house,
lack
or
of
not
sales.
smoke
American
them.
Rounds
Good for
website says,
him.
quote, all transactions comply with federal and local regulations, maintaining the highest
That's
standards of
a,
responsible sales.
that's
and
a
that all
classy
users
person.
of the vending machines must be over
Yeah,
21
dude. If
before
you smoke and don't smoke, in
no.
your
The
own
problem is it's all
house,
100%
that
tracked by
says
the
something
government.
about
That's
you.
the part you're leaving.
Yeah,
out.
remember when I
That's not
called
nobody's buying from it.
Okay.
BYB
Also, I was
pours
thinking about
smoking
this part
indoors.
too.
Yeah,
Doesn't this-
dude, that was one of the funniest things ever because real people get that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Bobby Nix smoking himself to death.
Right.
This thing just basically come with a
Is
giant
that Granny? Granny's really in rehab or
bust me
something?
open?
Yeah. That's legit. I talked to Lemmy. True story.
Good for him.
Yeah, it's probably set up like an ATM machine though, where it's kind of hard to fuck with.
I mean, where there's a will, there's a way, right?
Well, yeah.
I'm glad. I like.
You could also just smash and grab in a
I don't know
fucking
if it was like
random,
court ordered or
that's
anything
true.
like
Yeah,
that,
that's
but good for
middle of the
him.
night.
Either way, I hope it works out for him.
You don't,
I
you don't
do
have
too,
to wait
dude.
for the
I mean,
fucking machine.
drive a fucking pickup truck through a
Dude, if
storefront and you can grab
if I
all the
quit
boxes of
drinking,
Well, I mean,
I'd be
I don't know if you
what's his
need
face
to
on the
literally.
Boys?
I'm just saying,
You
if
know
there's
what I mean?
bars on the windows, like, you just
Yeah.
fall through it, you'll get there.
I'd be on top of it.
Spina Bifidif
Yeah, I
with
support
$2. Says now that Gino and
you
Keanu
been
are
watching
done, will
season
you
3?
get Ray DeVito?
No, I haven't yet. I want to wait to watch it all at once because when the first 2 seasons came out, I binged them, and it's the kind of show that you just want. You know, what I mean, you just get in like every episode. I want.
Yeah, season 2 was better than 1.
Yeah, so I want to binge it, but I do like that show because it's out of control. Someone said something about it. And I was like, oh, you wouldn't say that if there was a tiny butthole.
Yeah. I won't say it. That was a great, like, where they're coming up with ways to kill soups. That was great. I think it's not, it's still good, right? But it's not as good as season 1 or 2. This is the worst season. But it's still worth watching.
Season 1 was perfect because it was different. And then season 2 started to pander, which everyone has to do. You know what I mean? I think the real, God, now I sound like a fag for, but the real artistic direction.
Yeah, I mean, people are saying it's woke and stuff because the French guy is gay. Like, Frenchie became gay, kind of. Well, sorry, I probably shouldn't have told you that, but it doesn't matter anyways. But I was like, yeah, but French people are gay, so.
Yeah,
I mean,
even the
really
straight ones are gay.
Yeah.
We all know that. Dude, it's like the what's the other one? The Elevator Society or?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's the one with the chick who turned into a man.
Yeah, the first season.
The Umbrella Society, that's what it is.
Right. The first season was dope, dude. After that, it got.
Yeah, I did watch the first season and I liked it, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the second one.
No, it changed, dude. The first season was pretty badass. All right, now we sound like nerds. Let's get back to Aaron, a real nerd.
No, yeah, I gotta be honest with you. Level best.
I want to hear his defense of it.
Well, let's go.
I still can't
let's
hear
watch
this
Rogan
motherfucker.
watch Scarborough.
Yeah, I can't hear it either. But
How can
What
you?
does he say?
Is this the one that you're looking
Yeah,
for?
yeah, yeah.
You
Let
have
me
to
hear it.
share. Aaron,
All right.
you have to present through Alibaba.
Because I'm about to tell you the truth.
I just realized when I was getting feedback,
It's
it's because I was watching us in the box.
Wow.
Wow. What a fucking idiot.
What a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
All right. Is that good?
I feel really
of all,
stupid.
I love
Yeah, there
Jimmy
you go.
Dore.
Yeah, this is
If you've ever
great.
seen Jimmy Dore's stuff, he's fantastic.
Jimmy Dore and
He's
Joe
a
Rogan.
fucking wise ass. I like him.
I love Jimmy Dore because he thinks like I do occasionally.
Brzezinski's have known him for 50 years.
I just can't get over why or how there's so much stuff on this motherfucker's
If it weren't the
I mean,
truth, I wouldn't
monitors.
say it. I like that.
Like everything else you say.
Well,
Yeah, it's all true.
It's like he's like,
I'm
I
just a
love Jimmy Dore. It's like,
purveyor of the good
well, yeah,
word.
that's a new
Joe
take
Scarborough,
because
just
now he's
good, honest American.
like he's
that's all.
he hate because he, basically
people
because he
say that
hates
Trump's a liar.
COVID
That's
and you know
I mean,
thinks
Trump's
it
a
was
huge
all a lie,
for
which
sure, but
for the most part is right. But
movie.
he,
and so how can if you?
I don't know. It's
can
just
you
like
imagine
it's.
I don't know how many. People
I remember
watch
all the
this
shit he's
but
been saying over the
45
last
people.
2 years
Can you
before
imagine
this year. You know, like
still tuning in
he was the
after
first one saying like, "Oh, go get your, you know, go get your vaccine." Blah blah blah.
Keep telling
Oh,
me
was
your
he really?
stories, Joe.
Oh,
What
yeah.
else you got?
Yeah, I never really
Biden is
got into
fucking
Jimmy Dore,
crushing it. He's
to be
he's
honest.
the best. He's never been better.
You
than
know
this.
what I
It's like-
think about the
Dude,
vaccine?
you know what's great
This
about
is
him telling
real
that lie?
is,
That's such a liberating.
really.
Like,
This
lie
is
to
what
tell
I
because
think.
now
For
you
the
can go
most
as
part,
big as you want.
everyone was just
Okay.
trying to
With your
do
bullshit.
the
Like,
best they could in a
You
bad
just
situation.
untethered yourself
People
from
got it wrong.
anything honest.
I
and
don't
truthful.
believe there
You
was
can go fucking bananas.
anything nefarious in
with the
people's
next thing.
actions
You can be
besides the drug
Oh
company.
yeah, Biden.
If you can tell me,
Yeah.
You can be like my uncle.
Well,
and-
yeah, but
and
that's
like,
that's kind of a
you know,
trickle down
Biden's actually
issue,
dead,
right?
they
It's
replaced
because
right? Well,
the
if
drug
you could
companies
have,
start making a lot of money,
gun
and then
babies,
all of these
and they
politicians
put
have
new
stock
blood
in the
them. Oh,
drug
that's the other
companies,
thing.
and it's
He
like
says that the rich
it
people
behooves
get
them to
babies'
make the
blood
you know
in
for the
them,
drug
so
company to do well.
right?
You
But
know.
it's
And then we're
fair
all
to
supposed to
point
live
out,
until, like,
and this is
400
what
years
I'm
if
looking
we
at
had those,
is I don't think
med
it's
beds.
either side
We'd all be
because
cured of all our
Pfizer
problems. And then we'd all live
gives
to 400.
equal money
How
to
is
both
every
sides.
aspect of life?
You know
a
what I mean?
fucking
So we got to
conspiracy?
be honest about what.
Like all of it. Your uncle.
Yeah, I don't. Here's the thing: it's like I don't really give a shit. It's like somebody, if you got the shot, go ahead. I don't. It's your life, you know. I'm very laissez-faire, you know, economics and stuff, but and I want people to. And the reason we had all these vaccine injuries is because so many people took it. Right? There's still like a, you know, with anything you take, there's a 1% chance you might. You know,
right,
it might
That's
backfire.
one thing people got to get when like
And it's
the
like,
whole
well, when
world
we
gets
had
a
50
vaccine.
million people take it, well, we probably 50,000, 500,000 are gonna have something bad happen.
World. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
almost well, it's almost in some ways when,
Not quite that into it, but not.
like when
I
people
love
just
that
die
shit.
from anesthesia
love
under
that
a
shit.
routine operation.
For sure.
You know,
Yeah.
anesthesia isn't
Oh, no,
bad.
no,
It's
no,
like
no,
shit
no,
happens.
no, no,
You
no,
know,
no.
It was just bad
everybody's
for that guy.
Bam
It's just bad for
Margera
Johnny
talks
Crutches.
with bare
Right,
knuckle
just
fighting.
shit happens.
Oh, to join broadcasting.
And I'm not
thank
carrying
fucking
water
Jesus.
for
Okay.
you know whatever. I will say I was
Oh.
double vaxxed, not
I thought Bam was
boosted.
gonna be bare knuckle
I
fighting.
thought
But,
they
you
were
know,
Oh,
gonna
that's
ban- I
super
thought
gay,
Bam
man.
Margera was
The
so
internet's
desperate
gonna
that
come
they were
after
gonna
you for
have him
that.
doing bare knuckle
It'll be
fighting.
fine.
Punch
No, I'm joking.
random people.
Dude, one of the funniest things ever when Melton said he was double vaxxed and boosted. Wade was like, and boosted. Oh, it was so fucking
Something like
funny.
that. Okay, so he's gonna join their.
Yeah, that was
Well-
in the Diced Onion video, right? I put that in there.
Yeah, dude, that was so fucking funny.
And boosted. When you
Didn't
when you started that Gino's a lib stuff, that's my favorite meme on the
Oh,
show.
that was fucking phenomenal too.
Because you know he hates that shit.
Hates it. He hates it. Because that's all he rags against. That's all he
Yeah,
rags
I know.
against. How he's not. Free speech and, you know, YouTube censorship and all this happy horse shit, which is hilarious too in and of itself.
But compared to your average Texan, that guy is a fucking lib. You know what I mean? Like, like he like down here. Like, you think we go around filming ourselves doing jump rope videos?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like,
Either jump rope or sucking down a dildo.
yeah.
Dude,
That's
I
good.
think it's very funny, you know how people say touch grass.
Fights with his wife.
I was
and the
trying to
Satch's
start
feet from the
like
squared
jump
circle.
rope. You know what I mean? Instead of touch
Were you trying to
grass.
start it?
Shit, UFC
I'm
guys
trying
in
to
there,
start
like,
it, yeah,
Mike
because
Tyson,
Gino's
Tyson.
like
Perez, Michael
Gino
Venom
acts like
Page.
all you
And
got to
many
do
others
is
have
go
fought in the
outside and
promotion.
jump some
Okay.
rope and
Well,
cool again.
I mean,
No,
Dude,
whoa,
you
dude.
you remember that shit from school? Was like they used to do it in like the auditorium, and you'd like go and jump rope for some type of cause or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Jump
yeah.
for your life.
Yeah,
Wasn't it called
jump for
that
your
or
life
something?
or shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
hopefully not. Yeah, hopefully this is good
That
news.
was
Dude,
probably
I
before John's
remember
time.
being
Yeah, I
very
was gonna say.
excited when I was able to like skip rope and get really fast. Like there's one level of jump rope.
A guy might be
I
a
can-
little unreliable.
And Gino
yeah,
is
he's
still
high on
thrilled by
coke
it. I was thrilled by
that
it
whole
when
time.
and
Yeah,
Gino's
I
very
thought-
excited about it now.
I told Chad today that Aaron offered
He
him
bought
$1,000.
he
for
bought
the
new
roast.
weighted jump rope.
I don't know what we're gonna do about the roast. I'll say this: if Gino and
Like
Keanu
it's one
don't
thing to
wanna be
jump
a part-
rope,
I'd
and like
say
I'm
I'd
all
still
for like
love
trying to
them
like better your body, mind, and spirit and all that, whatever. But to film it on YouTube and collect super chats, all while like trying to expose Fauci, it's just like, okay, what are we doing here?
Right, right.
I think that would
Well,
be really
dude,
weird.
and
But
I'm not like the
like I said, as far
manly
as I'm
man in the
concerned,
world or whatever,
still
but I'm
have their
just
spot.
saying, like, isn't
mean,
jumping
as far as
rope
their wedding,
a
I don't really know.
workout or a warm up to a real workout? Right? You don't just jump
I'll be
rope for
honest with
20
you.
minutes and that's
as
it.
I think
right?
about it more,
I mean, it's supposed to be really good cardio, I guess. I
Right.
mean, no.
And it like I guess it like it builds muscle, like forearm muscle. I would assume. I don't know,
Wow.
but
I remember
just-
all the Rocky movies where he went in and jumped rope and then
yeah, it's good
okay,
for like
Mick,
footwork
I'm
and stuff.
Right.
If
He's
if
like,
you were
okay,
a
Mick,
boxer,
I jump
maybe.
rope, I'm going home.
so I don't expect them to just take my word for
Forgot
it.
the
But
jump
Aaron's
rope.
all the yeah. That's where him and Gino bonded. Fucking
I go like, if
him and Gino skipping rope together.
I know if I
While Kiki like fucking throws up in the corner.
That's why Gino likes Philadelphia because he's like me and Rocky jumping rope.
I know I didn't.
Motherfuckers. Gino
Is
can
it-
probably tackle
I
a
have a
chicken too,
Army of
just
people
like
in my life
Rocky.
that are like,
I didn't know Gino was a big Philly fan.
Isn't
Oh,
Gino from
like-
Philly?
Yeah,
Oh, is
Gino
he?
loves Philly. He's always if you notice, he's always referring to John as like South
another
Philly,
person
South
in
Jersey
the world is
guy.
being honest, they
I'm
can
pretty
say
sure he's
that
from
about
Philly
fucking
or
Oh, really?
PA or South Jersey. He's either from
Yeah, he's from
that's
your
good.
area. I don't know exactly, but yeah, he's from where you are.
So, West Coast Patriot girl
Well,
says,
there you
"Dave, if
go.
you're uninvited
Now
to
we
the
know where
wedding,
they
I
come
would
from.
understand. I would
Keanu
understand.
is South Carolina
They're
with
embarrassed
a
by me or
fucking
humiliated by me. or
Yeah,
whatever.
Keanu's a
I
southerner.
yeah,
A
but she's
distraction or
got
someone
a
that you're embarrassed of.
Yeah, it's called the
English or-
transatlantic
If they're not,
accent.
English
Let's fucking
aristocrat
party.
from
That sounds like a great time.
1789 accent.
But
But there is a name for that accent. It's called the transatlantic accent. Like Buckley had it, William F. Buckley.
Yeah, Buckley had it. Yeah.
really, when it comes to shit like that, I'm kind of a
Yeah,
take
she
life
does
as it
that
comes
shit.
guy now.
Not that I think she came by it honestly. I
No,
think
she
just
didn't
kinda
come
picked
by
it
it.
up.
Just let me know.
like
It's in
William
my
F.
life.
Buckley
Just be
did.
straight.
He
I
knew.
think that-
He knew 100 other people that talk
I'm
that
like
way
Bam
all the
Margera.
time.
I'm just kidding.
He doesn't.
Not anything like.
She's from Chicago, and then they moved to South Carolina.
I wore my clam radio
Oh,
show,
yeah, yeah.
the show that I
But
loved.
yeah, she was. I think there. I think she said when she was like young, like super young.
And if it wasn't
Well,
compound censored thing, and the
I don't know.
bullshit thing,
I
it
find
would've
it
been something
charming.
else.
I don't think it's like
So,
I don't think it's like fake. You know, I don't think she's like putting it on. I think she talks like that all the time.
I do too. I think it's real. I just necessarily don't. I don't necessarily like it, but I don't think it's a put on.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do extra the next 2 nights.
I think she definitely, you know,
if that makes sense.
she probably, you know, tells Gino to, you know, come on her tits in the same voice.
Yeah.
As soon as they start making noises, I wish that was the case. And I wish I could have like.
Dude, I've already wrote like 4 scripts in my head.
What's the
Put ropes on my nips.
Right. And then he's like, "It's remarkable."
White Jamaicans.
Remarkable.
These are real people. They exist.
Ugh, dude, I don't even want to
And
think about that.
then you know he's got to say "daddy" somewhere.
We've grossed John out to
Ugh.
his sister girlfriend.
The sheer thought of that, Jesus Christ.
128
Gino's just screaming in her face in his voice, you know.
Just sweating, like just so much sweat.
And you know, like Gino,
fucking gray shirt.
and you know Gino, we've seen his
I'll never
body
get vexed.
We've seen Gino's body at the pool. He's gonna shed like 10,000 cubic hairs. They're gonna be everywhere.
Oh, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
Just pubes and sweat.
Ugh. He's a dirty Italian like Blade here.
Who's your favorite reggae artist?
Yeah, that's but I will say I'm not as hairy. He's from a different part of the motherland.
Yeah, he's from the far south, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where the Moors came over.
Gino's from West
Is patois a real
Harrison.
language, or is it just retard speaking English?
I think it's like the.
Dude, I can't believe he posted that picture of him in the pool. I was like, oh my God, that's gross. You look like a skinny Ron Jeremy. Disgusting.
He followed Gino too much. I wouldn't even know that he posted a picture.
Oh, you didn't see that picture? Blade saw it. It was remarkable.
But he posted on Twitter or something?
Keanu posted it. It was remarkable.
You guys think it's
positively remarkable?
Do you think it's weird that Keanu spends 10 days in Puerto Rico without Gino? I guess they do that a lot, huh?
I speculated she was getting some Dominican Republic strange before the wedding.
Possibly. I mean, Gino is a progressive lib. He's a lot.
And she came back and she wouldn't tell him she did it, but she came back and he found out, probably from checking her phone or something like that. But if he found out, she'd probably be like, well, you know, it happened. Like, I love you, Kiki. I'll never do.
Fucking love this guy.
He just started crying and said, Aaron did this to us.
Yeah,
He's
and he'd be like, just tell me, are we still in love?
Character.
Aaron's ruined our relationship. We're never going on again.
And Dad, what is this?
Q-Tex.
Okay, now what color is it?
All right, you guys got to talk to the chair for a second. I'll be right back.
Don't forget to subscribe. All right? Take care.
Sorry, I'm off and in and out. I'm fucking doing like 3 different things at once right now.
What? Is this a Jamaican Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys?
Pulling,
he's got
pulling clips for the show.
There's a little
That
Bubbles vibe.
and yeah, pretty much that.
So you're not just gonna pull misery? What? Who's all the clip people that Brendan uses and Stilto uses? My Lost Interest.
My Lost Interest, Stallion 19.
Is it Stallion or Stalin?
I've heard
it both ways.
I've heard people say Stalin, but then I've heard other people say Stalin.
All right, let's check this out.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so put that in the chat, Stalin or Stalin.
Investigators in Colorado Springs
Put it on
found the
Twitter
likely
with
culprit
a
of the
phonetic
house fire
spelling
in the
so
early
we
morning
know.
hours of June 26th after
And
obtaining
what's the
video
other one?
God,
footage.
I hate that Aaron
Discovered
laugh.
the
That's my.
family dog
I
trapped
hate
on the
that Aaron
stove,
laugh. It's
accidentally
my
turning it on and
that
catching the
fake.
boxes of paper
Oh yeah, well it's
security
it's a
cameras in rooms of
self-admitted
your
Gino
house.
laugh. Like he
Yes.
ripped that laugh from
Am I
Gino.
the only one that finds that weird? That
I
you put
believe
security
it.
cameras inside
He's,
of your
A
house?
lot
he
more
rips.
people are doing that.
There's nothing.
A lot more people are putting the security.
The only
cameras in
thing
shit.
that's natural about movie
don't want
is
my
his
shit getting hacked.
nerdiness.
I'll
You know,
go
like his
wander around
complete,
naked when I ain't got my kid around.
complete dork. The complete dork that he is. That's the only thing that's real about him.
I don't need that getting out.
That and his
I think they do it for
salesmanship,
in case
I'd
somebody
say.
breaks into the house, they can get an ID.
But even that,
Yeah, but,
if they have a
you know,
robbery.
like being a good salesman is being a good liar and manipulator. I mean, not always. You can sell because you believe in a product, but
you don't leave especially paper.
I think movie is just a manipulator. I don't think he knows any other way to live.
He looks thrilled about it. He's busted through the wall. Giving the fire off.
He might not even know like what being genuine is anymore. I really don't think he does. You know?
No, dude. No, his whole life is just. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm not. He always says this, and I think it's one of the biggest projections. He always goes, you know, like, all the haters, like they're just, you know, they're jealous or they wish they were doing what I was doing. I had a great weekend this weekend, but it's like, dude, I wouldn't trade any. Like, I wouldn't. You couldn't pay me enough money to trade places with this motherfucker.
Oh no, never.
It's
No, if I woke up as Movie, then you know, like tomorrow, I would immediately, I would buy the Forever Sleep package.
Yes, dude. Yes, that's called a callback.
Yeah,
That's fucking because I was thinking the same thing.
Well, the weird thing is he thinks that everyone else is judging their existence on his. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still very happy.
Imagine
I'm still very happy with where I am. It could be better, but I'm fine with where I am, and I can still laugh.
Yeah,
at
but
Aaron.
I think the richest man in the world would say, yeah, I bet Elon Musk all the time thinks like could be better.
Right, and he's acting like because we laugh at him, we're not self-satisfied or somewhere self-loathing or something.
Thank you, buddy.
No, dude,
That's a good story.
we have
That's right,
time
that's
to
a
laugh
perfect
at.
call.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
This
Yeah,
is our
you're a
free
hobby,
time,
dude.
Again, a perfect call.
Yeah.
That might have just been the perfect call.
He has no idea.
really- it
LL,
really
you
did.
were
I mean,
probably
you talk about a great
kayaking in the Himalayas or something
Thank you,
last
come
week.
again, man.
He doesn't know you're a man of leisure.
I was also at a cabin. You know, it's like, well, I didn't think it was that big a deal.
Banana
but
beer all 10.
maybe he did.
No, dude,
But-
it's not a big
all I
deal,
know
but
from
Aaron
Bad
thinks
Boys is what
everyone
Chet
else
Hayes
is
says.
depressed. And it's
And
funny,
Brad Pitt in the
most
movie
people
Meet
I
Joe
know
Black.
in the Dabbleverse
That's
are
all I
pretty
got from
well
him.
established,
God.
like at least
All right,
middle
guys, we're
class
gonna come
people.
back again
You know what I
tomorrow
mean?
night. We're
Own
gonna
their
do even more.
homes,
We're going to give you 15
fucking
minutes
take
of free
vacation.
overtime
Get
right off
Aaron
the bat.
acts like everyone that
And then you
hates
can
him.
earn that other half hour of overtime.
I don't think a lot of
if you'd like
people
to.
would trade
Morning
places
show
with
audience,
Aaron.
the spoiled
You know, like
$65.
a lot of people, at
Into their
least, you know,
goal
people
tomorrow.
like
They're starting at
us
like
or
an evening
that are
show
just
right now.
casual watchers and stuff.
Thank you guys very much for your generosity. We really do appreciate
I
it.
really
Matt,
think.
thank you very much.
I mean, that would
Let's
be
just skedaddle a little early.
that would be a nightmare for me to go on stream every day and beg. Like that, that would be a legitimate nightmare for me.
Yeah, can you imagine that's your job?
No, I could not.
And think about it. Even if he hits the goal, that's your job is $350 a day. And I'm not saying that's terrible. That's a respectable income. You know what I mean? But imagine that's your job.
I couldn't. And that, and moreover, like if you don't hit it, times are tough. You know, like if you don't hit it a few times a week, it could really screw your life up.
Yeah. And Aaron doesn't. It's like, dude, when I get online in the afternoon, I've already made the goal for. I went to work.
Yeah.
I've already hit the goal, dude. This is my.
I came by the goal honestly. Jesus. And these like bumpers he plays before, that's from the I think that's from the Punisher movie with Thomas Jane, I think.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Which
so
is
gay.
actually
He's the
one of my
least
favorite Punisher movies.
right, but Aaron is the least Punisher ever.
Monitor is like finding your perfect match.
Yeah, that's what I've always thought. I was like, there's no parallels between Aaron and like the Punisher.
No, he's not.
Oh yeah.
Aaron's the Punished.
Yeah, he would never intimidate me. If he said it's not about revenge, I would be like, lucky for you.
A perfect fit for you.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's like he goes around threatening to box everybody, like he was threatening to box Blade. Like Blade would have kicked the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, dude. I wanted to get
he probably would have had to like go to the gym for a few weeks just to get his like be able to get his your breath up and be able to not be winded the whole time, because boxing, throwing punches does take it out of you, but after you get past that first couple of weeks of just being winded, then you're fine.
Yeah, dude, I think John is and I don't know, maybe I'm fooled, but John's a drummer, which leads me to believe he has cardio.
Right.
I mean, to play drums. So I think John's already right out the gate a better athlete than Steel Toe. And as we know, this is important to mention. Steel Toe said himself he has never been in a fight. Never. That's amazing as a man, right?
It's a I don't know. I think that's. I kind of think that's normal, maybe for a lot of men, maybe, especially these days.
Like a 37-year-old man to have never been in a
well, probably not like 37, but like younger kids or something.
Yeah, I would think someone 27, I might believe it. 37.
Well, even at 27, it's like I don't know. Your fighting days should be behind you at that day.
Right, but I'm saying no. He said he's never. I'm not saying you should be fighting at 27 or 37. I'm saying he's 37 years old. He said he's never hit anyone outside
and should have grown
boxing.
up in the late 80s, early 90s when kids were still fighting. Was my point,
Yeah, dude, I got in fights. I grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Around it. We went to parties in high school, and I had some friends that were ass kickers and much better fighters than me, but when the shit broke off, we got in fights all the time. It was just how it went back then. I can't imagine a guy never been in a... I can't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot about Yanks. It's like it's just this Southern people fight a lot.
Yeah, how many fights?
And plus, you grew up mostly in small towns, so it's like you got a lot of stuff to do.
Have you been in more fights than you can count on your?
Oh, absolutely.
See, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I also played rugby in college, and that's kind of just what you do, You just fight.
Yeah, well, it's rugby's testosterone. It's man shit. Can't believe. Dude, if you said I got in 2 fights and I got my ass kicked both times, I'd respect that more than that they never been in a fight.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Well, it takes more, I would say, to get your ass kicked twice. That means you got your ass kicked the first time and then you still went back again. You know what I mean? Like,
right, that's being a man.
First time, yeah. If you're like, I've been in one fight, got my ass kicked, that probably meant that you're like, okay, I'm never doing that again because, and if anybody says anything to me, I'm going to diffuse it as quickly as possible, no matter how badly they insult me,
Right. I just... for some guy trying to be like as tough as Aaron claims, we all know he can't. We all know that.
Oh yeah,
Videos, dude, he's so slow. I'm not saying I can box. I'm saying I've watched a lot of boxing. That guy is slow as fuck.
Well, what's interesting about another thing that's interesting is like I don't know if I've said that too much, but what's interesting is like when he posts those pictures of him in the gym, notice nobody ever takes his picture. You know, it's like him alone.
Yeah, April's
In
got to
there.
take him.
Well, no, I don't even think, you know, it was always him in there alone. I don't think April went to it. Like, even if you go through his old Instagram, like, it's always him by himself. He's like taking the picture. Did you see how tiny his fucking legs were?
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe a man's legs were that tiny.
His legs are no bigger than mine, but he's 3 inches taller than me, you know, and I'm older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got chicken legs. Sure.
And all the way up, too. It's like, Jesus, you look terrible. He's like, I guess I should stop skipping leg day. I'm like, yeah, you should have stopped skipping leg day about 10 years ago.
Right. That's
Maybe
when
longer.
he first started skipping, because one day wouldn't do that to your legs. One missed workout isn't going to create chicken legs. Got him.
Yeah. That's years and years of skipping leg day. It was not good.
Where'd Blade go? Yeah.
Yeah, we lost him.
I think Steel Toe's over. Blade probably did that thing. I do what I call the trap door. It's when, you know, like you're at a party or something. And
Yeah, it's an Irish goodbye.
Yeah, you don't say goodbye to anyone. You're just like, peace. And you're gone.
Yeah.
I think that's what he did.
I'm good at those because I don't
am
like feeling
too, dude.
awkward about things. I'm just like, you can catch me another time or something.
Yeah, when I decide I'm ready to go, I don't want to tell anyone why.
Yeah, I don't want to spend the next 20 minutes leaving.
Right.
You know, it's like having to go around and say goodbye to people. Fuck that.
All right, LL, we'll end it here.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up. And probably no one will see this, but maybe some people will listen to backstory stuff. You've been around a long time, dude. I know people know you as a super chatter or a guy in chat or whatever.
Right.
Right, but I just like to tell people you're also a dude that's been around in the trenches, dude. I've talked to you many times over the 16, 18 months, you know what I mean? You're always very aware of what's going on around here, and people should look out for you because you know what's going on, and you're an international man of leisure.
Yeah, I've spent too much time logging these people. It's because I find them I find it all too interesting. It's just so, you really get like, and that's what YouTube has done, is given us like real looks into people's psyches where we wouldn't have had it otherwise, you know?
And people think it's so different. Like, they'll come out home and, switch on Seinfeld rerun or whatever people do, but people like you and I come home and we click on what's live on YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's no different, dude.
Well, my wife gives me shit all the time. It's because she's like, I have to walk around. She's like, because I walk around and listen to shows like constantly.
Yeah.
And she's like, you got to turn that shit off. So she has to remind me.
Yeah, and you're like, I gotta listen to this now because
I'm like,
it's going live in 2 hours.
It's like, it's not important. And I'm like, you're right, but it's funny.
Yeah. All right, dude, I appreciate you being here, and you know I love you.
Yeah, likewise, buddy. Likewise. I love you too. And everybody should start watching Softcast.
Yeah, smash the subscription button over there.
Like and subscribe and headbutt that like button.
I'll talk to you, man. It was
All
good
right, later,
having
Pod.
you on. This was fun.
Yeah, later.
Later.